He's showing all that gun right now.
Right now. We out here. We watching that Floyd and Canelo right now. We want to see what he was really doing. You know what I'm saying? We capitalize on the genius. That camera get all of you. Let him. Hey man, what's good, y'all? My man said when I come to Brooklyn, he gonna knock me out, but Slim don't know I'm gonna stop his behind. I'm gonna stop you, Slim. Shout out to the gods for the net to roof. Man, watching that Floyd and Canelo. Hey, y'all, put on that Floyd and Canelo right now. We in the first round watching it. Hold on, let's pause it real quick.
He was nervous as hell.
Wait, we gonna wait.
First of all, he let a little dude come out and press him. First off.
No, Floyd was trying to press him to get see if he was gonna be nervous.
I know, and he was because he stumbled on the first move.
We gonna pause him. No, we gonna let the people come in. Pause. Blood, I got some chapsticks down here that I don't think ever been open. My man, I think this one. No, this one ain't been open. Nora had bought me these. Them bitches. Them joints is real. Look, man, because you're gonna be talking. This is when you come over and you get on the couch, you get a couple Ricolas. You get some chapstick because you can't have your lips looking stupid on the camera. I don't even let mine look stupid. It's not, and you get toothpicks. Where the toothpicks at? You want to go with the cinnamon or the mint today? And you get toothpicks, blood, because we can't be on the camera looking stupid and have your breath stinking. We letting y'all come in, blood. We watching that Floyd and Canelo because we trying to figure out how did Floyd do it.
I know what he did. He checked his temperature. Checked his temperature from the get-go. Melody.
He said, my man Ice Cold Gooch. I got my Brooklyn homies in here today. I got Slim Silk and Ice Cold Gooch in here. They both from Brooklyn. Wait, Ice Cold, you from Brooklyn? Gooch, he from Brooklyn, baby.
That's pretty hard.
We in here today. It ain't froze. I paused him, so I'm letting them come in real quick. Pause. What up, man? You gotta let them build. We usually give them 6 minutes to let the beat build. Like Lil Wayne say, what album was that? Let the beat build.
It was one of them dedications.
No, it was an album. Let the beat build. That Carter 3. The song was called Let the Beat Build, man. Hey, bro, don't ever try to check me on no Lil Wayne. I came up on Lil Wayne for real. I wasn't even like a Lil Wayne when it was with Cash Money.
That block is hot. On CD. In my pocket, slapping it in the CD player like this.
I know, blood. The little one. Wow. You was born in what?
I know.
Yeah, bro. They came out in like 95, 96. You had it, but I was already 16. I was really out. Man, turn that nonsense. It was too much. Manny Fresh. I like when they start rapping off other beats. That's when they was getting busy. Hey, I made some vegan pasta today with the shallots and some spinach leaves. Just a little spinach leaves. And it was some artichoke pesto with some regular pesto.
Vouching for the black man.
Man.
You did it.
It was pretty
Yes,
real.
you did.
It was pretty real, brethren. We just letting y'all, hey, y'all gotta put y'all TVs on that Floyd and Canelo. Floyd and Canelo, dog.
Only time I watched it too is the day it happened. I don't think I rewatched that fight again.
Look, my Brooklyn brother he get hype off threats. He said, look. He said, my nigga said he gonna stop me. Troy a cool nigga, straight like that. What? Yeah, bro, I will stop you though. I'm a nice guy, but I'm gonna stop you in the name of love. Cause I want you to learn, bro. Stop you, bro. We got you, battle.
Like 80 times.
You said that before already up there, bro. We seen you.
80?
He ain't watched it 80 times. He couldn't. Hey, we about to watch that Floyd and Canelo. I'm about to push play. It's been 7 minutes. We watching the Floyd and Canelo right now on the zone. We on the zone. Shout out to the zone for having some of the classics HD. We about to just peep him real quick. Pause. They same height. Well, Floyd a little taller than Canelo.
Canelo, he's little, bro.
Yeah, but he ain't that little. Because he started at 135, so he's legit. I mean, outgrew them weight classes. Hey, can y'all hear us good? Can y'all hear us good? Turn it down just a little bit. I don't like when the volume low like that. It's kind of weak. I can't lie. It's kind of weak. So Floyd coming out, man. He in the high guard. He giving different looks. He trying to speed Canelo up off rip.
He checked him from the get-go, though. He beat him to the middle of the ring.
Beat him to the middle.
And he owned him.
And he trying to speed him up. Canelo, what he doing is staying calm. Because in his mind, he little, one punch can't hurt me. One shot ain't going to hurt. He ain't going to be able to stop me because I'm bigger. But Canelo is very cocky in this manner to think when he should use his size in some manner. He actually trying to box with Floyd, bro.
Right now, he can't use his size because Floyd threatened him from the get-go. When you beat somebody to that middle and then you stepping on them,
yeah, that is very true.
That's whole nother thing. So just off then, he can't even use his size no more. And that's why Floyd ain't really moving that much. Because he already came in as a threat, excuse me.
Yeah, Floyd moving, but the thing is, he moving in a circle. It's still the first round. He just moving in a circle.
But he right, look. But
he's still right up on him. Yeah, he just in position, as they should be calling it. It's called being in position. And then every time Canelo try to get off, he take a step back. And since Canelo like to stand there too, it's easier to get your range right here. This is This would be considered a dangerous range for both, but they both got defense. But as you can see, Floyd is still the first round. He taking small steps around. And that's why Canelo is going to have problems with Floyd. Because you don't have to move on Canelo for real. You just got to move when he punch. That's all Floyd doing. That's how the whole fight going to go.
He can't throw his combinations in the middle of the ring because Floyd in there.
Yeah.
Floyd in the middle of the ring. So how you going to do that?
You can't. And this is why Floyd gave Canelo problems, because he stood in position on top of him in the middle. Floyd's a little off balance right there because he was trying to get out of the way of getting hit because he know that he be hitting hard. But he back calm. He boxing. He check hooking. He feinting. He touching him with the jab from long range so he can pay attention to what's coming. And since Canelo don't use his jab, it's going to be hard. He only trying to jab back out of desperation, which is stupid. He not jabbing right here. He should be jabbing Floyd's glove and check hooking the glove. That'll make him look busy. Canelo is not. He's only like 5'8", bro. So we're watching the Floyd came out off the gate. It was all up in his face for the first round, letting him know who the boss is. But every time Canelo try to get off, this is the thing. Floyd and Canelo got all the same ability and skill set, except for one thing, that's light of speed of feet. So Floyd can get in and out and step around way quicker, and he just doing it so simple. And then it always make it look like he in front of Canelo. See, he just stepping around. Stepping back, stepping around, but slight. He doing it by standing in arm's reach distance. And he was in some inside.
Trying to get that 6.
And Floyd is working in the inside with Canelo. He in medium range. If y'all ain't never took my class before, medium range is when you could get hit and you can hit the other person. It's the real skilled boxers boxing medium range.
And then another thing though that people ain't recognizing is, what's the name, man? Used to that ain't nothing to hit. Floyd is directly sideways when he doing them moves.
Yeah. I ain't even get on that yet. I'm just trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna say it when they first started, but they don't understand that. Like, look at his feet.
He's
he's sideways
up in front of him. So when you see that, there's really
nothing to hit. Basically, what he's saying is he giving him the shoulder right here.
He just threw a right hook and kind of hit him on his belt line, which is nothing. He not gonna throw that again because the ref gonna call that.
The ref gonna call.
So that just discouraged his right hook right there. So off that, now he got to go to his toolbox.
And you see how he ain't back. The thing is, it's the second round. He still ain't backing up off Canelo. He's staying right there. And every time he come, he throws something sharp right back. The thing is, man, Canelo don't like speed.
He feeling pressed though.
Yeah, because he's standing right there, blood. That's what I'm saying. The deal with Canelo, you gotta have defense in the pocket, like medium range. You gotta be able to catch punches. Because Floyd
getting out of there.
And he getting out of there, but when he getting out of there, he only getting out of there 2 steps back. He slide out. And Canelo right in range. He not sliding out 3 or 4 times. See how he just slid out once. He just taking a little bit off of him, but his daddy gonna tell him he want him to catch the punches.
Yeah.
His daddy gonna tell him watch. He gonna be like, blood, you gotta stay in there. You acting like you scared or something. Because he want him to just calm down. But now he's keep pressing him. Floyd pressing Canelo. And see right here, Canelo could kind of, when you tie somebody up, you can feel how strong that he is for real. So now you got to remember, I think it's the second round. Floyd kind of fought Canelo like Canelo fought Golovkin.
Ooh, checked him with a
right hook.
With a short right hand. See, that's the thing that people, they don't be relaxed enough to throw a right hand.
Yeah, just go out. Short. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all about this. Look, yeah.
He threw a short right. He was damn near.
Face to face. That was a 1-inch punch.
Yeah.
One punch man.
He damn near just lifted his elbow up. Like.
No, because he was leaned back like this. He threw it like this. Bang. From kind of underneath. Bang. He was like, boom. Because he was leaning back. He was just like, ugh.
Cold business.
See, he keep leaning back off Canelo like that, George, but he ain't stepping back. So when he doing it, he going pop. That should have hit you every time if they know how to do it.
People don't be.
You see how Floyd tried to jab to the body, but he didn't reach in. He just got long with his feet. See how he keeps stepping back. See, he know how to slip them rights, bro. He get right
inside,
under them
he slipped joints. On the inside.
He get right under them joints, dog. Look, he's square on him right there, but then he give him different angles.
But
now he back to the side.
You got to look at Floyd arms is long too.
I know, but I'm just talking about how he giving him them looks. He giving him so many different looks. He fainted the mess out of Floyd right there. But then see, Canelo got. If you can't hit Floyd with a jab, it's gonna be hard to beat him. Roger will tell you that. Look how he just right in front of Canelo. This is what I'm saying. When people get this style of boxing down, when you're not moving.
I remember watching Floyd, man, spar. I was just like,
man, look how he peppering him with the jab. Canelo so uncomfortable because he ain't used to. Canelo, it ain't even about hitting Canelo hard because Canelo could take a shot. It's about when he can't defend punches. When Canelo feel like you can hit him and touching him like how Floyd touching him, he don't like that because Floyd just really touching him with the jab and pressing him behind a quick jab and quick 1-2s. Just sneaking him in there. Canelo talking to him right now, but he can't land nothing. And he want to box him so bad. It's the third round. And now Canelo getting desperate because he coming to Floyd a little bit harder. And that's not going to work. You got to feint. You got to feint on somebody like Floyd and try to bring him out of position. And that ain't going to work every time. See, you got to do that, but in this third round, Canelo pressing Floyd behind great head movement. But you got to put the jab with that. It's Floyd. He an Egyptian. You have to have layers on top of layers. You got to be pressing, moving your head, and jabbing at the same time, up and down, and feinting.
But you see how he coming straight back, though, when he do his shit?
Who?
Well, Canelo, he's stretching out, but coming straight back. So he getting...
I mean, he gonna get hit into faster, man, but he ain't using his jab enough, so that's why Floyd could just come straight to him.
Well, he ain't bringing his feet with him. That's the way to say it when he throwing his punches.
Oh, because he think Floyd in range. He ain't got like you said, Floyd's arms long. And that's what I'm saying. Every time Floyd hit him, pop, he just come back just a little bit. And since Canelo don't have fast feet, it puts him out of range. His feet slow. Him and Danny Garcia got slow feet. If they speed up their foot movement going forward, because when somebody coming to you, you slow them down, bop, 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 and you can step back light. But when you coming forward, you got to be stepping aggressive hard on punches, or you're not going to reach somebody because they be darting out of there fast. And you got to be cutting them off if you want to land some shots. Or is Floyd going to touch him and then stop back light? See how he just can't get nothing clean. And when on the inside, he overshoot. You got to throw more than one jab.
He holding him tight in the headlock. That's how you know he can't do nothing with him for real.
Yeah.
When the man want to be strong.
Look, he elected the hole right there. He went inside and held.
Man want to be strong, man, all in the clinches where he ain't got no business.
Floyd in the pocket with Canelo right now. Go watch your head. Canelo trying to throw hard shots.
What, just the fourth?
Yeah. Ooh, every time. Standing right there, blood. That's why I said to beat Canelo. Ooh. To beat Canelo. Ooh. He fainted him right there. Look at Bernard. I hit him low. He frustrated. Canelo hit Floyd low. He frustrated.
Because he was pushing his head down, but
he was
doing the same thing.
Yeah.
He was actually locking it in.
Floyd, Canelo hit him in his leg. What they talking about?
Mike Ryan was saying you should be showing the fight.
I can't show the fight, bro. It's on the zone. Come on, bro. Use your brain. It's not smart to say that. I don't own the rights to show the fight. You gotta go on the zone with us. It's a virtual film study.
Oh. He getting kind of chopped up now. Speed bothering him.
Yeah, it's really just the speed of getting off and the speed of foot. Oh, he stuffed everything. And the D. The thing is, Canelo never really seen the shell in person for real. He walking Canelo down like he meat.
He probably was saying that, just not seeing it in person. He probably looking at that like, man, I'm gonna clip him. Me do that shit.
He probably was.
Like, man, I wish you would come in.
He threw that jab just to check him with a hook. And he ain't even, that was a slap. But the speed of it, I know he like, damn. Good jab. Get that. Floyd is in the pocket. I tried to tell him. I told him the other day, bro, it's going to be so hard to beat Canelo just by primarily boxing. You got to get some type of inside in medium. You have to be in medium range.
You got to be able to stay in that mid-range.
Slip with him. That's what I'm saying. I would love to spar Canelo, even though he heavier, because I like to be in mid-range slipping with you. See how he pulling his mouth?
Was he clogging his nose up?
Yeah.
I was watching some old school stuff. They were saying dudes in the 20s, they used to be a lot of dudes was like had detached retinas because they was getting
thumbed in their eye because the thumb was attached from them. It wasn't attached, and they'd be thumbing them. Yeah, I was normal, bro. I was normal.
They were saying one dude was fighting with one eye for a minute. Well, I forgot which one.
That detached retina ain't no joke. Right hand over top. See, the thing is, Canelo wasn't really comfortable getting hit right here at this point in his career. That's all this is. Now that I see it, because Canelo is been hit by bigger punchers and was hit by bigger punchers.
Ain't got nothing. He can't land nothing back though.
I know that, but I'm just saying, even with not being able to land nothing,
Look,
he not comfortable with being
nothing. Nothing.
I'm trying to tell you, Aaron. Even though he can't land nothing, why he won't just stay in there then? Why he keep bagging up?
Nothing. He touched his body.
But that's my point. Just stay there then and just keep throwing. Why even try to slip?
Because you're finna get chipped.
Because he ain't comfortable with getting hit. Chippy Canelo, at this point in Canelo's career, he wasn't comfortable with getting hit clean.
That's why.
And Floyd gonna hit you clean, but because Floyd is not a bigger puncher than Canelo.
Down with that weight, that elbow.
Yeah, but he hitting him so clean and it's bothering Canelo.
He's picking him up.
And Canelo don't want to stay in there because he getting hit clean.
Ooh, if he'd have let him turn, if he wouldn't have grabbed him, if he'd have let him turn, it would have been
a mean right hand upside his head.
Ooh.
See how Floyd comfortable with getting hit? He's staying in there. That's what boxing is really about. Look, see how Floyd get hit, but he's still staying there. He not moving, blood. When Canelo get hit, he back out. Watch when he start getting hit too much. Floyd is roughing Canelo up, blood. I'm just watching. Y'all gotta watch the fight with me so y'all can see this. Look, he not backing out of there for real, bro.
Like I shoot the up jab, then come around with the right hook.
Ooh.
He be killing them with that.
Checked him. Look, roughing him up. Hey, got him like all in the locked up. Roughing him up. Them is rough out tactics. I know. Ooh, good body.
Ooh, he was trying to check him up.
See, you know what that was right there? He was still, he knew Canelo was going to take a break because he throw one punch at a time. Floyd got him throwing one for real because he can't hit nothing. It's a combination of not being able to hit nothing and not being comfortable, bruh. Like at this point, I would be like, man, I'm about to get up in here.
Floyd's shell's so tight, you can't even get his sternum, man. His shit tight.
He's directly to the side.
Like he be having his hands in a weird way. Like, man, you
he be
can't
like
even
this,
get
blood,
sternum.
And he be to the side, just.
Man,
you can't land Nathan, bro.
Yeah.
His eye welded up.
Cause he flicking it, he ain't even landing it all the way. He just stop.
What? He tricked him with the jab. He threw the jab. He do one, and then bang.
Look, get off. Spaced him out. You ain't got that. Ooh.
Hands down.
Ooh.
Roll both shoulders. I gotta rewind it.
That was
we had 25 minutes and 30 seconds on the zone.
That is disgusting.
See, that's the stuff people just don't see with Floyd for real. That's he did that move on Canelo. He rolled both shoulders. I told you, like, sometimes people just used to, like, say you right-handed, people used to go on, but you can roll both shoulders. You can go like that. If you to the side, you just gotta roll. You come back with the hook, come back with the straight.
That was disgusting.
Look, watch how I get him. Oh, you went over there. He made him slip over there. Hit him directly. Now that kind of hurt.
He was trying to put his hook with the uppercut, but the hook didn't land because it hit Floyd's shoulder.
Look, boom. Caught him. Counter right hand. Every time they look like, he it's different when you in there, ain't it? It's the 6th round. This when it start getting real.
Man, Floyd could be hot, man. They just kind of man.
Oh,
they really made they age look good, man. And like you can't make no excuse no more.
You can't make no excuse for being older, dog. That's no excuse.
These dudes, they late. He in his late 30s. He in his late 30s.
He was 36 on this one against
Yeah.
Canelo, I think. How old was Floyd against Canelo? I think he was 36. Was he 36? Ooh, try to come under
And
with
like
the
usually they say 35 is the cutoff.
Ooh, he's slipping him in the pocket.
Well,
He caught him with a hook right there. Floyd, you gotta be careful, blood. But he's still right there shooting him sharp.
Now he just like, hey man, ooh. His eyes just sharp.
Blood, he just comfortable with his defense. Blood, he know that if you hit him with a good shot, like you're not gonna keep hitting him with them because I got D. Like, look at him, blood. He not moving. It's Canelo, bro. He ain't moving. He trying to go toe to toe. Look, Canelo is uncomfortable in there. Look, Floyd's still in there.
Ooh. Rewind. That was a move.
I'm telling you, blood. If you don't have no inside work, it's gonna be hard. He's just standing in there, catching punches and coming back. Look at him. We in the 6th round. We just watching Floyd. He in the shell, catching all of Canelo's punches, because the shell was made for fundamental punchers.
But he throw that right hook to the body, then to the left hook to the guts.
I hate when stuff like that happen in boxing. I feel like I look sloppy when that happens. Look, Floyd right now.
He's fainting the rock back. That's just throwing him off.
Just fainting. He just moving. Look, he's right there. Oh, no. Watch out, stay in the pocket. Right. That he just touched him with it firmly. But he keep trying to come over with the right.
Look at it. He trying to bump it. He trying to.
He's mad. Canelo's frustrated.
Tell me why you so mad.
He still ain't moving, man. Floyd is really picking him off with a long jab. Then he letting him measure him. See how he lean back? He hit him with that Georgie bend. He really should throw that 6 up under. We're in the 6th round. Ooh, kind of right. Well, he keep hitting him with it. He throwing some shit. Canelo was throwing some stuff.
He is slide. Did you see him slide that right hand like that with the slide? And just
look, he can't get nothing, bro. He's completely to the side. Ooh, snuck a. See, y'all be thinking like just to throw a straight jab like this. Floyd is literally just throwing quick just to keep him out there.
You see that double move though?
I ain't even see it, blood.
And he did a move.
Ooh.
Then
he pulling moves.
He did a move, slipped, did something else, then did another move. So he started he initiated it, bang. And then as soon as Canelo tried to counter, he slipped, bang. Then Canelo did something again, he slipped it and bang. You don't see that.
Come. But that's what that flicking jab is for.
Look.
Bang, yep. Well, he was already on the inside and he was first. That's why you gotta be first. You gotta be first. When you first, they always moving off of you. When you the better defender, he's slipping him all over the place and hitting him with an over and under and a right hook and another right hook. Everybody getting live because they in the middle of the ring and Floyd is picking Canelo off. He not running around. He not doing nothing. He's on the.
Man, they say Canelo versus Floyd. I mean Canelo versus Ward at 68. Come on, man.
Man, that's not a realistic fight because Floyd could never even get up to real 60.
No, they said Canelo versus Ward.
Oh, no. You got to listen. You only can do a fantasy matchup after somebody's career is finished because we don't know. We got to see how Canelo pan out at 175 if that's where he end at. Right now, no, because Dre was the king of 75. You got to let that matchup pan out first to see how Canelo do. Now, if Canelo go up by beating Better Beef and all these other people,
Man.
then you could say, man, how you think that'll match up? And it's Andre Ward, bro. I already know how it's gonna work out. A stiff jab to the guts. It's a bigger Floyd, bro. It's Floyd's not like little bro, but you know, Floyd older, so 96 Olympics. It's big bro. He
rugged, tough.
I don't want to say it like that, but like somebody who's gonna really show you what size is about.
I say rugged and tough because he gonna bring house for sure.
Floyd only bring an addict. Floyd gonna outsmart you. Now he got Canelo backing up. See that he ain't have to do that. He should have spent him light and hit him.
I mean, Mr. Just Because, man, really, you just got to use the jab up and down. And me being a southpaw, I got to touch with it too. Like, so I got to keep that jab hand in front of me.
Man, he is catching him all up under.
So I got to go up and down with the jab and use the feints. And that's just with anybody boxing, period. It's the same thing.
Hey, y'all, hold on. I need to see what
different rhythm, though.
Floyd's jab is a flicking, stiff jab. Like, even though it's coming from the hip, he's turning it off up in there. Like, it's coming like this, and then when he's done, it's straight. So it's very deceptive. See how fast that is? He flicking it.
But it's hard, though.
Yeah, because he's flicking it and shooting it straight. That jab, I dropped somebody with jabs like that in, like, my first couple fights. Because the way you flick it from such a long range, when you flick it out straight, it snap your head back. See how he flicking it? It's a strong jab for real. But then you can put a light flick on it, like that.
Yeah, that's touch.
Yeah, it's just touching, but it's still so sharp. You can make the jab flick from there and hard.
Floyd is even flinching hard. His flinch is he flinching hard as he faint.
When people don't understand, it's called I made a name for that. And it's because I'll be doing the coaching, so I have to explain things in so many different ways. I pause the fight. When somebody do a move towards you and you go, it's called aggressive defense. You got to have all the best defenders have aggressive and alert defense. It's a reflex. And the better you improve your defense, the easier it is to that's why you got to shadow box and do mitts and work different moves and do them in sparring, because somebody can do something to you and you can pull like that. Now, some people are not comfortable going up and then pulling and coming back, or pulling it, shooting a check, or pulling and dropping it. You got to be comfortable with pulling it, pulling back and then turning and shooting an uppie. Those things you got to work in there. And you got to work aggressive defense, alert defense. You have to work all those moves. You got to be doing them nonstop and see what possibilities, wherever your body fall in, you got to be having your chin down. A lot of people be pulling back like this and pulling up like this. Listen, we not on here to attack nobody's character or nothing. We just on here to talk about technicalities. So, for example, some of my Ohio brothers who be fighting and some of these black fighters, I noticed, and not just black ones, some fighters who just don't like getting hit in the head, they go to guard up here. This is not high guard, bro. I never, Winky Wright no high guard like this. All this, what is this, bro? That's open. And then they pulling up and it's not working out. You got to be down, dog, here. Tuck, catching. Pulling back, and hey, you got to be able to punch with your hands from anywhere, off any slips. Some people can only slip punches, and then they got to reset and come back with punches. Some people can slip, bang, slip, bang. You got to be able to do all that, especially if you in there with Floyd, because if he feel like he can do what he doing right now, it's going to be a long night for you, brethren. And I mean that with all love.
A said something about the weight. I mean, weight play a factor in some case.
Weight
if you don't know how to make it.
Weight only play a factor.
But he just out.
Weight don't play no factor.
He just serving him.
Wait, you know why? Weight don't. I'm gonna pause it again. Weight don't play no factor if he was on a vegan diet.
He wasn't.
He wasn't. So you get hit with a clause, it's on you. Go vegan. See, there's reasons and ways out here.
That's why I did it.
Yeah, for real.
They was bringing me down lower, and I ain't fought in a while. So I just was like, man, this how I'm gonna make this weight, because I ain't never made it before. Well, in a while. So
and you know, listen, ain't no excuse. You will know once you go vegan what you really can make and what you can't. Now, if it's an unbearable weight and you already vegan, then yeah, that would be like
I can get low right now.
Yeah, you probably can get to 47 for real. And that, my friend,
because I'm 166 right now.
Ooh, you can get to 47 if you really
go. I ain't even doing a lot.
No, listen. If you went to raw vegan for the last 3 weeks, just eating salads and raw joints, even if you want a potato, eat it raw. You will make it. And then that's when we got trouble. See, this is never mind what we talking about. Because him at 147, nobody's going to be able to see him. So we just going to move on. We talking about Floyd and Canelo. Carry on. Hey, but weight is not an issue on this because vegan. And when weight becomes an issue, is when somebody's taller for real. Because they're going to naturally be Floyd and Canelo. Because Canelo, we trying to see why these bigger fighters can't beat him, but Floyd was beating him.
Not just beating on him.
Yeah, he beating on him.
He going to his guts and everything, up and down to his guts.
Like he up against a rope.
When a man double punch, now I'm going to say it, because I'll be in here. When a man hit you with a double shot with the same hand. But
he just fainted his boots. And the thing
that was Jersey Joe.
The thing is, if you ever seen Floyd spar, he'd be doing that to play with you. He'll just be boxing you, he'll hit you, and then he'll feint you like, He'll literally drop his hands and go, and then you'll...
I forgot what I was talking about. Never mind that he fainted his boots.
Watch how he fainted. Play with. I've seen Floyd spar, and I know when he playing with you. He playing with him right now because he be doing that move where he hop back and forth, shrugging his shoulders. He playing with cousin.
Somebody said, would you put Canelo in the top 10 Mexican fighters?
Man, Canelo is a number
the best.
Is one of the top 3, if not the best.
He still got room to go to be the best.
Canelo, at the end of it, Canelo would be the best Mexican fighter because he doing what other fighters can't do, and he been doing it since he was a child.
He threw that shot hard and missed. That kind of hurt his arm.
I kind of see that. Look, split the guard, come around, because you think I'm coming up in the middle, I'm blinding you.
Slap.
Ooh, then he tricked him. He came around and then came up under. Hey, Diddy in the crowd at the fight. We at the fight. You got anything to say about the performance you saying?
Oh, man.
Now, you see what I'm saying? What Boo Boo gonna have to do? And if he do it, he will have to be able to really do it.
Inside.
That's what I'm saying.
He be in that inside.
He do with you and sparring.
But no, and even in fights though.
He gonna have to be able to do it for not the whole fight though. You got what I'm saying? In spots for about 6 rounds. 6 rounds worth of time in spots, mixing it up. Because it's going to be hard. Because Canelo going to come to you. See, right here, he making a mistake because he coming without jabbing. You can only do that a couple. That's why he not landing nothing. You gotta move your head and jab. That's gonna make Floyd rethink. See right there, but then he can only do a 1, 2, 3. No, shoulder in the way, and I tried to hook you.
Oh, checked in with the jab, got out of there.
Floyd got good timing.
Then when he jabbing, he creating distance too off the jab, so it hit him and kind of slide off of him at an angle. So it just make him even harder to be hit.
The dude, yeah. Oh, you see what he doing? When he go against the ropes, he square up. So to give him a target, as soon as he start punching, he turn to the side. He be square like just looking at him, and then as soon as he get off, he go like this. Can't do nothing. Watch. Oh, he came up underneath. Oh, he slid out tight. Oh. Man, listen, man. Once you get in there with Floyd, if you got the right mindset, you can learn anything. That's why on this channel ain't no such thing as winning or losing. Because remember I told you, problems come with winning, problems come with losing.
Somebody said, do you think anyone will come through and have the dedication to boxing as Floyd did / does?
Yeah, anybody can do it right now. It depends on when you want to start. Anybody can do it. It depends on when you want to sit down and dedicate yourself. That goes for anybody who boxing. He just hit him with some old school.
That's what I was talking about. See, he did it again. When you get hit with the same hand by somebody, they fooling with you. When they doubling up on you, pulling moves.
With the same hand?
Yeah, when they
Yeah, they playing that because they feel comfortable, so they ain't gonna. But they should be doing that anyway. But when they really doing it like how Floyd be doing it, that's when he playing with you. And the crazy thing on this, now that I'm watching this, Floyd is not boxing his hardest. But you're going to get slightly touched. But he pulled up off of it.
Ooh.
Slid out at the good angle because Canelo gave him the angle. Look how Canelo too far on towards the right side, so he's looking at the right. He tried to roll it and throw the hook. That shows you how good Canelo is for real too. Mac Main in the crowd.
Denzel. He brought them out that night, huh? Got judges out there. You know what I mean?
Hey, blood, you gotta really be able to work. It's the 9th round. So at this point, what would you do, blood?
Floyd's weight class.
What'd he say?
He said, Floyd best weight class in y'all opinion. I think 40. And he still can make it right now to this day.
I'm gonna go where best weight class is 130. He has some scraps at 130. You can't hit nothing with Floyd, dog. He gives you a constant, different look. Ooh, he just slid a simple 1-2.
How much do y'all run every day? I do not run every day. I do not have a scrap. I will not be out there running every day.
Now it's time to pause it so we can teach them.
Cause,
all right, we pausing it. It's the 9th round. We paused it real quick. Listen, man. I know y'all don't. I'm gonna let my man get in here too, cause there's a lot of trainers out here that's gonna tell you a lot of different ideologies and how you get in shape. Listen, man. You can run all you want. We not even gonna use the professionals we see. We just gonna talk about ourselves because we be getting work. I'm older than my man, than my bro. I'm older. I don't run at all. If you get in there and spar with me and you think you in shape, you've been running, I guarantee after 4 rounds, you're going to be slow as me. You're going to be slower, and I ain't going to have to do nothing. Running don't get you in shape for boxing. Boxing do. Knowing your craft, being relaxed, knowing how to shoot punches, win, being comfortable with every style, knowing how to fight north, south, east, and west, and in the third dimension by bending your knees. That's what getting shape doing in that. You would be better than anything, bud. All this running, what that does is keep you in position. It keeps you indoors so you can hold the position. It keeps your legs in position so you can constantly move. Because I know people, just for example, you can run 3 miles every day just forward. And then you get in the ring with somebody who make you fight going backwards, you're going to die out. Because you're not used to going backwards.
The running ain't for that.
Yeah.
The running that's what you got ladders and other stuff for. There's other drills.
No, but the running is, no, it's not.
But therefore.
No, because Muhammad Ali didn't have no ladder. You know what he did? He ran backwards. Yeah. He ran to the side. He was shuffling. He was running in all directions. Sugar Ray Robinson was running, punching up here. Yeah. Going backwards.
I'm getting my miles in. I'm checking my 3 to 6. I can't even.
Sometimes
I test my. I don't know. It just feel like sometimes I can be like, man, let me just see where I'm at, and I feel like that 6-piece. Let me see where I'm at, and I can gauge my in-shapeness off that 6-piece. How I run it, how I feel when I'm done with it.
And I don't gauge. I gauge my shit off of. I gauge my work off of how I feel in sparring.
And which.
I used to be fighting. I wasn't even running.
Even with the sparring, I'd be like, all right, I feel good in sparring. But, like, it just still, like, I feel good in sparring, but still won't get the proper run in that I'd be like, man, it ain't the same.
I don't know, but I don't care about no running or nothing else. All I care about is boxing.
Because I know towards the end of my camp, I'll be checking that 6-piece here and there. I'm checking and seeing, and I'm sliding, you feel me? I'm on my tippy toes. I'm getting it all because I want to. I feel like it's test worthy.
That's different if you're doing all of that. But I'm just saying, like, what? All right, baby. I'm just saying, he's asking about running. Like, how much should you run? I'm saying. It ain't about running. It's about actually knowing what you're doing in the ring. You can run all you want. If you don't know what you're doing in the ring, your running is pointless. The running only helps you be able to view your fundamentals and hold your fundamentals. If you're not working on your fundamentals every day, they're not gonna stay in there.
I would recommend shadow boxing. I mean,
I would
shadow box over running, but I do both.
I'm just saying
because that's like sparring. It's a similarity to sparring if you got an imagination and you really know how to work, and it's closer to the fight than anything. So I would get them punches off.
What? What's closer to the fight? Running?
No, shadow boxing. Because he was asking about shadow boxing or running.
Sparring is the closest.
I know, but what I'm saying is,
you talking about just on your own?
Yeah, he's saying between running and shadow boxing. I'm gonna pick shadow boxing.
Oh, that's what he. Oh, okay. Yeah, hey, don't do it again. Tell me what they saying, blood.
I did.
No, but yeah, I would shadow box. Yeah, I would shadow box when I'm running.
Man. Yeah, I'm saying I have hit them sand sprints before. Yes, they do work.
Them sand sprints. Now that is something that you're talking about. Now you do that, you're doing something. But just getting out here running regular, how you think that? No, blood. You got to work on your craft first. I would advise anybody to work on their craft and run once a week.
Swimming or weights. I'm a swim. Now swimming is
I'ma swim. Swimming because swimming takes the buoyancy of the water, takes the pressure off the joints.
Wilder over Sonny Liston. Come on, man. Wilder, he's big.
Wilder,
another generation. Too big.
Too big. Wilder is over almost every heavyweight, man. He hit too hard, and all the heavyweights know that. All the heavyweights from in the past know that, except for George.
Hey, have you ever heard of rubbing sandpaper to callus the skin around the eyes? No, I ain't heard of that. I ain't even trying to. I ain't even getting hit, bro. So I don't need no callus around my eye.
But I'm not taking that punishment
ain't
before
nothing
a fight,
even
blood.
touching me. Not clean.
See, I just told him. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Just what he said. It is exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Listen, that's like asking about running. No, bruh. You work, and just like he said, just his answer was skill-based, bruh. I'm not getting hit. Work on the defense and the craft of boxing. Don't worry about no push-ups, pull-ups, running, sprints, nothing. Technicalities. Learn how to catch a punch. Do this 1,000 times, fast as you can. That's sprinting. That's what's wrong with Joshua. He's doing too much sprints and everything else. It's not working the techniques of the craft, bro.
Which one bag is the best for boxing, in your opinion?
No bag.
Which one bag in the boxing gym which one you like better? What's your favorite bag, though? What's your favorite bag?
You thinking?
I like the speed bag. It wasn't, and I ain't.
I'm gonna say the reflex bag because I like to work on my defense all the time.
Yeah, I like the speed bag, which I'll be dipping and rolling on the speed bag too. But
I like the reflex bag because I'll be slipping in.
Is using a jump rope good for boxing? Of course it is.
Jump roping is better than running. Jump roping is more beneficial.
I actually rope before I run. I do like a little 12-minute rope session, then I take off.
Hey, when you jump and rope, the reason why jumping rope is so good, when you jump in the air, your core is activated to keep your balance when your body is in mid-air. Then when you landing on your tippy toes, so you catching all the shock on your calves. That takes the pressure off your knees. And you twirling your arms like this when you jump and rope, that builds up the forearm. So when you snap the punch, so when you make a fist, then when you start twirling it and skipping and getting low, that creates eye, hand, and body feet coordination, which takes everything to box. Jump and rope is quintessential for boxing.
Do you use the shoulder roll a lot?
Yeah, I just told you, blood. I roll both of my shoulders. I'll be here and here. You got to know how to roll both of them.
Hagler versus Canelo.
Hagler too small for Canelo.
They're the same size. I'm going to take the dirty dog.
No, because you know why I'm going to take Hagler. You know what? I'm going to explain why I'm going to
take the dirty dog going 15 on you.
Why are you taking him? Explain the technicalities.
He gonna speed Canelo up. Canelo ain't gonna sit around and pick off and be. It ain't gonna be that with Hagler.
Oh, I'm gonna take Canelo because Hagler will have to know how to go backwards.
He ain't gonna have to.
If you stand in front of Canelo, we've seen over the years, that's a dead body.
That's people that ain't got the work.
And Canelo is bigger than Hagler.
That's people that don't have the craft. And he's not bigger.
I'm not done. Canelo is actually bigger than Hagler because he's been at 175. Hagler never fought at that weight.
He don't look like he's bigger than Floyd right here. Hagler the same size
I'm talking about Canelo has fought at 175 at this point. So he's bigger than Hagler.
You don't think Hagler?
Hagler only fought at 160. He ain't bigger. And he was shorter than Canelo, actually. So then on top of that, I'm just going off what actually happened. Canelo fought at 175. Hagler never fought, obviously. So that means Canelo was slightly bigger and he a little bit taller. But Canelo has been shown when you stand in front of him, he gonna chop you up. And my last one is because Hagler, when he fought Roberto Duran, he didn't try to go hard on Roberto Duran and speed him up because Hagler knew that wasn't a beneficial fight for him because Roberto Duran is a dog on the inside.
Is there a way to improve your punch resistance?
Yeah, sparring. Knowing when to spar heavier fighters.
You don't think the resistance bands help?
No, he talking about. Is you talking about taking punches or throwing punches?
He said, "Is there a way to improve your punch resistance?" What you mean from throwing it from hand to shoulder?
No, he talking resistance mean how much you can take or give. The resistance, like resistance training. I can lift weights. The thing is resistant from me.
Like your toughness?
Basically, how. That's what I'm asking. What he's saying is he saying that
taking
punches? That's what I'm saying.
Either you got it or you don't.
No, the reason how you take punches, learn how to take heavier punches, definitely be vegan. Because when you're getting punched, your body is taking punishment. It needs to be able to heal or cope with the healing better. If you eating a Bill diet is bad, your body can't even cope with outside germs and viruses.
Be in shape.
Be in shape second.
Top shape.
Top shape would be vegan and in being in shape. Thirdly, you got to spar heavier guys, blood, for at least 3 or 4 rounds. Did Canelo do it? Floyd has done it. You got to get used to taking heavier shots. You got to. If you're not used to taking heavier shots, it's not going to work for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you taking punches come with working with slightly bigger guys, not being scared. We're watching a little bit of this Floyd again. While my man Aaron take a break. Bars and hooks. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. What's going on? Y'all tripping on me today. Canelo still pressing behind Floyd, just putting little shots together and then smothering his work on the inside. Damn, Canelo was using the cross block defense right there on the inside. I never really peeped that. I think we in the 9th round still. Damn, Canelo just tried to roll with a right hand that Floyd hit him with, and Diddy standing up thinking he got caught with a shot, but Canelo slightly rolled it. Cheers to my folks. Canelo cannot land a shot right now on the inside on Floyd because Floyd's smothering him and standing directly to the side. Man, if y'all was to quit being silly, man, I'll be doing the classes on here, and it's not just like no Thai box dance workout, bro. It's work. And I'll be showing you how to work off the jab with drills, repetition. Pasta, and cookies.
That is truly a blessing that you got in here living with you, man. She been praying 5 times. Huh?
I told her don't make no cookies, blood. How many did she make for real? Don't lie, blood. I'm about to
2
go
flat
ask
ones
her.
in there.
I'm about to go ask her.
There was 2 flat ones in the cast iron skillet. Telling you the truth. She blessed the young man.
That's because she already had 8 one.
Yeah, she ain't had no business. She listened to you, but she vouched for me. You know what I mean? She said, yeah, I ain't gonna be doing it, but Aaron still, I ain't gonna let him miss out.
Hey, they real, ain't they?
Yeah.
They vegan. We be living good over here. Just break a piece and show them in the camera one time.
Mm-hmm. Like the thin ones, they kind of crunchy too when they get.
She hit him on that cast iron skillet. That's why.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that cast iron skillet leave the bottom of them crunchy. Get it up in the camera, blood. Really showing.
What? How you get up in there? Yeah.
The camera right there, blood.
It's right there in the middle. You know.
That's vegan, bro. Showing the bottom of that cast iron, and it give you a little crunchiness. See that? It's real, ain't it? Don't smack in the mic though. In a minute, you gonna have your own mic, blood. You can't be chewing in my joint. Pause. Ooh. Canelo tried to hit him with the hook right hand, but that's a basic move to Floyd. You gotta throw the hook right hand, then come down to the body with the right hand.
What is the process of boxers cutting weight and hydrating up 20 pounds? And that's not a process. That's bad diet. Because there's no way you should be losing that much weight. You spending the whole time losing weight, then in one day you get it all back. You trying to kill yourself.
It's not good. Vegan diet.
I'm a victim to it. It didn't happen to me, man. My damn ankles were swollen. That's when I seen I was done with that. I said I might have to go up. At that time, I was running around at 168.
Nigga, like I'm about to go up the cruiserweight.
I said, man, you know what, man? I'm finna fight at 68, man. I'm through with it, man. I ain't finna be running up and down, cutting all this weight. Because I ain't finna play with it. Once I really got my diet together, though, I was on point.
Right in front of Cuz, bro. He is steady poking him.
Somebody said Hearns and Crawford.
Ooh, that's a good scratch. Because Terrence is not scared to come to you, even if you got a lightning jab.
He ain't gonna work.
He gonna work. I don't know. I gotta see how Bud pan out. Tommy Hearns went up to 175, blood. And he beat an Olympian in Virgil Hill.
He got some work. Gary Russell going up to 135?
Yeah, Gary Russell going to 135. He said he tired of people playing with him. Hey, listen, you already know about Gary Russell, bro. He was an Olympian before a lot of these young cats. So you know they know who he is. So I mean, I'm kind of wouldn't want to get no work with Big Bro neither, but you gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? That's if he was Big Bro. But me, I'm not like that. I always wanted to be Big Bro myself because I am Big Bro in real life. So hey, bro, he can't be big. He can't have two Big Bros. We ain't twins. You gotta get this work. What are you talking about?
What's your favorite and easy vegan dishes? I can't cook. All I know is tofu and vegetables.
Tofu ain't vegan. That's processed. That's man-made. Tofu is not even real.
So lace his boots, my guy.
My favorite, easiest one, rice and beans.
Plantain.
Rice, potatoes, plantains, and a salad. Take some romaine lettuce hearts, the long ones, break them, put some beans up in there. Hey, look, follow me on the gram, bro.
Real mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Like anything, any vegetable. That's how I know y'all don't know how to eat.
Asparagus. Real mushrooms. Mashed potatoes.
Hold on. Don't even, because we doing too much talking. And when you're doing too much talking, that's the lowest form. It's something I don't know if you know what it's called. It's called the World Wide Web. You own it right now. You look up vegetarian or vegan grocery list. Once you go on there, bro, they gonna give you all the vegetables. It's fennel, not broccoli or cauliflower. Fennel. You got white and purple carrots, bro. Come on, man. The internet. See, at this age that we in, if you not paying attention and using technology to advance yourself, it's hard for me to help you, bro, because it's the age of information. It's up to you to get all the information and put it together. And there is no way nobody should not know anything when all you got to do is go look it up. But soon as somebody try to blaze your chick, you all up in everybody's business trying to find out who that man was. And you ain't ain't even trying to blame the girl.
Oh,
you see how they
man.
be doing, bro? What is you talking
Oh,
about?
you got Ward versus Tarver.
I got Ward. Ward
Why?
never lost, bro. Ward versus Tarver. Ward never lost since he was 12, bro. 13, 14. Andre Ward. Tarver is don't get me, he gonna go down in history, but Dre is one of the best to ever do it. That's a different type of thing. And they both was Olympians, but Ward got a gold. You know what I mean? I think Tarver might have got a bronze or something.
Yeah, silver's one of them.
Yeah, but it's even levels with that.
Then somebody say, why does some fighters get cut easier than others? Have y'all battled? No, never been cut.
No defense. Too much scar tissue. You know what I mean? You gotta have some D.
Gary Russell at all the top 135ers. It's a good fight. I mean, the weight class deep.
Deep. Oh.
Floyd versus Duran.
I'm going with Floyd off the simple fact that Duran don't like movement, because that's what Sugar Ray Leonard did to him and made him quit. And Floyd is the king of we watching Canelo right now. He's the king of making you miss. Floyd is not there to prove to nobody but by how better the skill is. There's nothing about being tough, and I don't think y'all understand that. Some of you people who watch boxing, not the people on here, because we bar you up, we bar each other up. It's all about love. Hit the like button. But the skill of boxing is hit and not get hit, and protect yourself at all times. You see what I'm saying? Like, Floyd, it's about skill. You don't have to take punishment. Giving him work. I don't think Canelo has really landed a great shot. Can't land nothing. This ain't the person to be testing nothing out on.
Said, is it better to train as a switch hitter like Crawford or master one stand?
You ever heard that say, a jack of all trades and a master of nothing? You don't want to be that guy. You want to at least have one mastery under your belt, and then you can jack all the other trades, but you got to master something.
Man, holy.
And the first thing you want to master is yourself.
Man, Holyfield or Joshua, stop it. Holyfield be done knocked him dead.
Who said that? I'm about to block him off.
Come on, man.
Hey, chill, bro.
Holyfield, man.
You know what I want to say pause on this. Ring card girls are really not needed, dog. And I know some people like to see that, but like,
you know what? I'm gonna say, you know what? They can be it, but Dre whooped them at his fight and had them with clothes on when they came out. See, I don't know if nobody really noticed that. I fought on the Dre. I fought on the Dre card, and I fought Yo's Montier group. I think that's his name. I think that's how you say it.
Yo.
But when we was out there, I noticed when I was out there, I noticed the girls didn't have no clothes on. But when Dre got the fight, the girls had the clothes on. Their clothes got on. You know what I mean? So
that's why he goes down as one of the greatest who ever do it. You pulling moves like that.
So that's what, you know what I mean?
That's pretty hard.
He wasn't seeing
what
no cheeks.
Was they wearing?
They had long robes on. They had long black silk robes on.
That's hard.
They was quarter length, but them cheeks went out like how they was when I was scrapping.
You don't want his mind, bro.
Get it out of here.
It's pretty real.
Danny Jacobs versus Caleb Plant. I think
Caleb Plant.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Hey, Floyd is really boxing this man in circles now.
Calzaghe versus Usyk, light heavyweight.
Usyk, definitely Usyk. He's too big. Usyk wasn't even never a light heavy. He was a cruiser from jump.
Yeah, so that don't count. But why you think Plant over Jacobs?
Because he's a naturally bigger fighter. He naturally used to taking bigger shots, and he's a better boxer.
They the same size though.
Yeah, no, they not. Jacob started out at 60. His whole career almost. He just went to 68.
But Jacobs, I seen Jacobs, man. He pretty big though. He one of the biggest 160s I seen.
Caleb Plant can't make no 160, so he's bigger. That's where you start at.
Better be Usyk rematch.
And I just really think Caleb can box better than Danny. Sometimes Danny be slapping.
Andre versus Jamal.
Andre.
What's the best way to deal with a pressure fighter just coming?
Many ways you can deal with it. Depends on what type of skill you got. But just to saying like one way, like
it's a bunch. You might have to match him one time because he ain't calmed down yet. Hold on, sucker, calm down.
I'm gonna explain something to y'all that what people don't understand about boxing, and I'll be saying this. I'm the first person to say this. Styles do not make fights. Styles, you can't say styles make fights because when you put, if styles make fights, and that's a broad statement, when you put, Floyd didn't beat every style. Styles don't make fights when it comes to Floyd, Dre, and Terrence Crawford because they have all types of styles of boxing. So styles don't make fights because it will have to be true on every aspect of boxing. But when you put any style in there with Floyd, he's gonna make an adjustment and chop you. Same thing. Canelo now, the same thing, and more seen to be told. But when you put a Frazier in there with an Ali, that's when styles make fights because Ali is a pure boxer. That's all he gonna do is box you. Frazier is a purely come forward fighter. That's all he gonna do. That's when styles make fights. When you put two boxers in there with each other, that's gonna be an ugly fight. This is when one of the boxers can come get you, like Terrence. Oh, you boxing today?
They said Jamel Charlo versus Canelo. Did you just see the Harrison fight? I mean, when somebody on him, he gonna have problems. So I'm taking Canelo.
Hey man, that's not even a good fight right now.
They both champions.
And I'm not saying that to
they both champs though.
I'm not saying that right now to dog out my man Charlo. But if you understand the statement, I'm only using statements that we say every day. If skills pay the bills and I get 30 million a fight and you only, and I'm not saying I'm watching Charlo's pockets, but even if he getting 5 million a fight, that's $25 million gap. We're not in the same tax bracket, bro. That your skills ain't up to mine because skills pay the bills. I've shown over and over and over when I get in there, it don't matter if they light heavyweight. I'm going to stop a man. So I don't want to, that's not a good fight right now. Charlo will have to show like he can beat a Golovkin, a Boo Boo, some of these other top middleweights when they get in there with each other.
Somebody else said
Who else at middle? Who got the middleweight title right now?
Boo Boo, Canelo. Who else got the middleweight?
Canelo got all of them except the WBO. I think he got stripped though for the IBF.
No, don't the Charlo got one?
No, I think Golovkin got another one because Golovkin beat Derevyanchenko for the IBF. Somebody
said Roy Jones Jr. had a chance to fight Mike Tyson. Who would have won that fight?
Mike Tyson.
Come on, man.
That's not prime Roy.
He was supposed to fight Buster Douglas too. His daddy came and stopped that.
Buster Douglas would have almost destroyed Roy Jones. Now I know Roy Jones like a challenge, but Buster Douglas is a legit 6'4". He's from Ohio. I've seen him in person. He's huge, bro. Pause.
When I get you back on my show, Eric Gomez.
Eric Gomez, what's good with you? When you trying to work, let's work. You better have your bars up. Damn, I need another libation.
Well, somebody else said something I seen on here. I forgot where I seen it. Oh, they said Hope I missed it.
You want to see somebody else, Brody? While we got the thing on. Hey, we just watching fights. Who you want to see, Brody? Oh, we're going to go to the 90s. Who they got in the 90s? Well, they ain't got that many. They only got Oscar.
Somebody said, you drink almond milk or is that processed? I'll be mixing. I'll get different ones. So
I
hit
drink oat milk.
I hit them with the. I be getting that, but I hit them with the walnut milk sometimes, or I hit them with the cashew milk. So I just be kind of switching it up just to be doing something there or different tastes. I may have different kind of granola or something that I'm mixing, and it ain't mixing the same. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get a different taste.
I be having that oat milk. It's called oat milk. I be drinking that oat milk. Now I got my mom Dukes drinking that oat milk. She like it.
Andred overrated. I don't think he overrated. I mean, he just now getting his P's.
Hey,
he been trying to get his work.
Hold on. First, ask him, how is Andre overrated? Don't see. You can't just feed into it. You have to make them explain what this channel is about. Technically, you cannot say anything without explaining it. You have to explain everything on here. If Andre is overrated, explain it. Don't just say it. This channel ain't for that. We don't just be on here running our mouth. You got to explain why you think he overrated. Explain it. My bad. I wasn't trying to step on you, Hooks. But they don't understand. This channel is not just to be talking. I don't give no passes. You can't say nobody is anything without having a valid excuse, or not excuse, a valid explanation on why you think they is, and you have to back it up with actual facts.
Yeah. Prime Rigo versus Inoue. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Inoue. Damn. I need to see more Inoue, because I seen Rigo. How you think Inoue will do with Lomachenko?
I gotta see it, because that movement, man, he be moving so good. And people be hard.
Be hitting hard as Rigo.
Yeah, but that movement be handing off problems.
And I know when Lomachenko fought Rigo, it's not that he can even really hit Rigo. It's just he was just bigger. He couldn't really do the moves on Rigo.
Oh, he said that sloppy stuff he was doing when he fought the last dude. He be getting Andred. He be getting a little wild with it sometimes.
Yeah, and that's why I be saying he ain't gonna be able to beat. It's gonna be hard to beat Canelo doing that. That's the only thing I'm saying.
But like they saying, he ain't fought a top 5 boxer. But think about how many top 5 boxers actually willing to give him the opportunity.
He ain't fought a top 5 boxer. That's a lie. See, that's what I'm saying. If you listen, next time go on your box rec. He fought Vanis Monterosen and took his title. That's a top 5er. So you automatically false for saying that. And Vanis Monterosen was an Olympian with Demetrius Andrade, if I'm not mistaken. What, bro? You wrong. Off right. He's fought a top 5er. He's the 2-time WBO champion. How do you think you get to be a champion? You have to fight somebody in the top 5. You're wrong. That's why you gotta be able to explain. I mean, that's why they need to explain. Yeah, he gets sloppy, but that has nothing to do with him being overrated. Some of y'all favorite fighters' style is sloppy, period. That's how they get their work off, by using the technique of sloppiness.
Somebody said, who do I want to fight next? Man, you know what? I really don't be calling out fighters, man. I just get work. Call me for somebody, give me the time. I'm there. That's it. I works. That's my job, is to bust ahead. So you know what I mean? I just wait on the call, man. That's it. It don't matter where it's at, neither. I done been all over the world with it. You know what I mean?
Y'all heard what he said.
All over the world with it.
Y'all heard what he said. Hey, you need to scoot over a little bit.
You feel me?
Should be in
You
some
feel me? No, I want to
close
get up on his mic when he got
Oh.
the action about my business. You know what I mean? I want to tell him.
Telling them.
You know what I mean? But
I
shit,
can't scoot over no more.
I'm
bud.
getting
You kinda
work.
big,
I get
bud.
work with anything. 154, 160. I might slip down to that 47. I get a right camp.
Don't do that, please.
So man, it's
Then we
just
gonna really see
just up for
excuses.
grabs,
You know
man.
who would scrap with you, Terrence?
Yeah.
Bud, it's you. Oh, he at 47? Oh, yeah, I need some work. You know what, Bud? We're going to see if we can get you to 47. First, we're going to try like 50 or something first.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, you got to be 46.
Really, with me, like, while I'm off, like, it be days where them sweets attack me, them cookies. Them cookies attack me at night, and I still be at 66.
Which cookies?
Cookies attack at night.
Hold on. I'm about to put it on Aaron for a second. Hold on.
Chill.
Holler at him. Hand me the joint right there, under the joint.
Hey, man, you got to go where it's at, though. Man, talking about leaving 147s alone, man. You got to go wherever it's out. Because the main goal...
No, hold on. Before you say that, you don't understand what he's saying. Because the tone of where he said it, he lightweight trying to play with you. Hey, my man come to 147. Ain't nobody at 147 can see my man. Don't ever think my man is
I ain't been in the ring with him all.
I've been doing this, and he think he know what he talking about right
he tried to play with me?
Yeah, he tried to play with me.
I don't be on the internet.
Alone. Hey, no. Ward 47 better leave him alone. I pray he can't make it. Because if he do, there's nobody who's going to be able to deal with him.
They said Coley versus Harrison. Yeah, I get that work with Harrison.
That's a better fight.
That's a good fight.
But 147, there's no 147-pounder you're going to be able to deal with him.
Last fight. I like that.
He be in there with Fanfaras and Dre getting work, bro. What are you talking about? Chill. He been able to have Dre sparring for a 147 fight. How you going to lose?
Think Ryan Garcia the next best thing?
No.
He good though.
I like the potential to be good. I'm just saying technically what I feel like he could do wrong. And Ryan, if you're watching this is all out of love. You got to put your combinations together. See, you know why I'm just be telling people what they need to be doing? Because even if I tell them, 70% of them ain't gonna listen. 15% gonna be like, who is this? And the other 15% gonna be like, man, you know, you're right though. He only throw one punch at a time. He really not fast. He throw everything at the same speed. You gotta switch your speeds up and learn how to put combinations together. It's not about just pop shot. You gotta be able to switch your speed up.
See, look, I told you. See, look, he said he wasn't trying to play the guy.
No, now he not. Stay away from 47. He didn't explain for why though.
Mikey Garcia versus Haney. I don't know that.
That's
Haney
not a good
ain't
fight for Haney. He's not strong enough for that.
Too young. Yeah. Somebody said Mayweather versus Sugar Ray Robinson. That's too different. That's just too much, man. That's too good, man. Them is just.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to see that.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Robinson got
he
that. He got that style. He gonna be. You gotta remember, Sugar Ray Robinson gonna be thinking to do everything Floyd do. He gonna be jabbing and hooking. He gonna be then trying to come upstairs. He gonna be throwing a right hook to the body. Sugar Ray Robinson be doing all of that. Scoot it back some. Can you see it still?
Yeah. Somebody said Aaron Coley stop Keith Thurman. That's right. That's right.
Keith Thurman too small for my man Aaron. Aaron probably had 3 rounds before he started breaking dude down because Keith Thurman is awkward and he gonna be jumping in and he's kind of fast. But I know Aaron don't like Keith Thurman, so Aaron gonna go to his guts. with a 6.
Yeah, 47 though is just like
that you gotta.
It ain't something I ain't been at. I ain't been there since a kid. That's the thing of me making that up for real. But like now that I'm on what I'm on now, and like just me.
Shout out to Rebel. Hey, listen. You know why I say he would be murking at pause at 147? Because I've seen him spar some of the top 147 pounders, and it don't be good sparring. And he be having to go light because he too big. I would name him, but it's some of the top 47 pounders. Even some guys who won middleweight titles, he was just too big for him, bro. Mm-hmm. I really probably. Well, nah. I'm big for 47. Mm-hmm. When you think about it, because you one size bigger than me. And I'm the same height as Shane Mosley. Remember when he came to Champ Nation? I took a picture with him.
I say about 40 though. You 47 right now, ain't you?
Yeah, that's why. And I'm vegan all the way. That's what I'm saying. I'm 40. I'm too big for 40. I'm Shane Mosley's height, and I'm bigger than Shane. Like more size, more Luke muscle mass.
Charlo rematch.
That's a good fight. At 54, I want to see it. I'm a big welterweight, and I'm strong. I done been in there with welterweights that's supposed to be big. I'm bigger than them for real.
Somebody think Tank career will go downhill if he keep bullshitting, getting fat in between fights. Think he be getting fat? He be looking fat, or is his head just big?
Hey, bro.
I don't know. Like
bro, he be putting on too much weight. I'm on here to tell the truth. I'm not here to play with Tank. I love Tank. That's why I'm gonna tell the truth. I don't care if he see me and be like, "Hey, bro, why you keep? Hey, blood, because I want you to do something that only people like Floyd has done." You understand what I'm saying? Like that's like not holding. See, Tank ain't gotta be related to me. He black.
Yeah.
He my bro. I'm older than him. I want to see him do just as good and better than Floyd. Who don't want to have that type of knowledge and power to occur generational wealth? Bruh, what? So I gotta tell the truth. Like, man, he gotta go on a vegan diet, bruh.
Somebody said Lars should come back. Where did he go? He just fought.
Lars just fought yesterday.
He ain't went nowhere, but it's the fact of him getting that W, man. It's just tough for him.
Look how we on the tube. That's technology.
He a little older now, so you know what I mean? But yeah, they say Spence get big in between fights. Yeah, and it's about the long run. If you're trying to last or come and last, you only gonna last so long. Getting big up and down like
you that. Know Spence, don't you?
Your body ain't gonna be able to take it like that. No, not like that. I seen him in the Amis though. He was 52 in the Amis.
Okay, I know, cuz. So I ain't gonna be like. It's all about your diet, people. You gotta maintain a vegan diet. That's why the vegan diet is the best. And I'm not just saying like eating fried food just because it ain't meat. No, like a real vegan diet. You're not deep frying nothing. You baking. You cooking your own meals. Or you having somebody who got the type of skill sets help you out, especially when you got that type of money. That's the same conversation we had about getting a driver. It's all about maturity and stepping it up. Like really doing what you need to do that's right for self, not your person. Yourself is your spiritual. Yourself is your consciousness, not your spiritual. Your spiritual is another part. Your person is your body. To do right for them, you have to be mature. What comes great power comes great responsibility, blood. Vegan diet.
Yeah, somebody said something about Mohammed Parkinson's. Do people get Parkinson's that don't box?
Yeah.
All right, so it had nothing to do with none of his fights, man. He just happened to get it. It ain't got nothing to do with him getting hit. None of that.
You gotta remember, Muhammad had something different though. Muhammad didn't really have. They said he had Parkinson's. Parkinson's don't stop you from talking. Like what? Freddie Roach got Parkinson's, don't he? Yeah. Parkinson's. Freddie Roach be doing mitts. Michael J. Fox, I think, got Parkinson's. Like, Muhammad Ali couldn't talk no more. That's something different. He could not talk. He went from being outspoken to not talking. And then that's when they praised him. I'm just saying, think about it. You know, sometimes when you the heavyweight, listen, this is why I'm bars. Muhammad Ali was very outspoken. We know that. That's what makes him a GOAT. He stood up for people's civil rights. Everybody didn't like him when he was doing that. It's when his mouth closed is when he was put on a pedestal. Secondly, Deontay Wilder is the same individual. He talked the same talk. You think they really gonna let him stop somebody like Tyson Fury on national TV coming out with D-Smoke on Black History Month? You really think they gonna let that ride? You see why this is Corona and all this and all these Ronies is going around here like this? Man, make sure y'all see a physician, man.
What else they got?
Stay in the house. Be good with it. Man, y'all gotta really think deep. And
they say Floyd's pull counter. What you think about that?
It's not Floyd's pull counter. Y'all just think it is. Floyd just showing you how to really get moves.
He displayed it the best.
I can't even say that because Muhammad used to be like, yeah. He did that on Cleveland Williams and set him down.
Yeah, but why they naming it after Floyd?
Because now
if he been doing it, that's like saying who the greatest. That's like saying who the greatest. You gonna say Muhammad Ali? It's because he gave you that.
I'm gonna let you finish. Because I was about to say why they say Floyd is the greatest. Because everybody back then was doing the pull counter. It just wasn't an Ali thing.
Yeah.
If you was boxing, you was pull countering. But at one point in time, people stopped pulling the counter. That's when Ali started pulling the counter at heavyweight. Heavyweights was just fighting like this, like Joe Louis. Coming, boom, boom, mad technical. Ali was doing little man moves, pull countering. All the welterweights was pull countering. Back in the 80s, everybody pulled counter. Nobody's pull countering right now as when Floyd was fighting. So if Floyd is the only one pull countering, yes, it's going to make it look like he the best at it. Nigga, Ray Leonard was pull countering. Hearns, Roberto, Wilfredo Benitez, Macho Camacho, Purnell. Come on, bro. Jersey Joe, Ali, Roy, Tony. Come on, bro.
If you can get some work with one of your favorite legends, who would it be?
Sugar Ray Leonard.
That's tough.
Sugar Ray Leonard is not in there to play with you, and I'm not either.
Yeah, I know. James Toney. I want to. I just gotta see.
I just named somebody my size.
Yeah,
of course, James Toney and Canelo or somebody like that. But
like, I really want to see that work because then that's gonna give me mine. That's gonna uplift me once I get that.
I want to get.
If I just talk to him, if I talk to him, I get them peas.
That's all I'm saying.
If I sat down with Tony just for a hot second and just was able to chop with him and just like, man, we'll do man. And
hey,
it'll be
hey. Don't even worry about it. Because when this is over, we're going to Vegas. We already just seen him in Vegas teaching somebody else. That big cuz. We doing this Tyson.
Yeah, we gonna see.
We gonna get to him. All you gotta do is go down there, and all I gotta do is be like, "Hey, blood, I'm from Akron. I know you. Your cousin named Gino Tony. That's his real cousin."
Yeah.
Because when I seen him at the boxing expo. I'm like, "Hey, bro, I just want to shake your hand." He actually kind of huge for real, Paul. Yeah. And I was like, "Hey, bro, I'm from Akron, and I've been boxing. I told him my record. I'm like, oh, you know." And he was just like, "Oh, snap!" And then he was like, "Oh, you from Akron?" He was like, "Man, my cousin from Akron, his name Gino Tony. You know him?" "Yeah, I know him, bro." What? Come on, bro. So when we go down and be like, "Hey, what's up with Tony? I'm from Akron. Gino Tony, your cousin." And he gonna know. And we in there. Yeah. Egyptians, bro. Mm-hmm. Don't nobody be doing these lives like me, Brody. I'm the GOAT. I told y'all.
Broner versus Duran. Stop playing.
Duran, just because of Broner, not because Broner is not good enough or nothing like that, but Duran's fundamentals are A1. Duran has every fundamental skill of boxing.
You think Usyk can be a heavyweight champ?
Yeah, if you fight the right heavyweight. But
Who?
Usyk ain't got no
The belts is recovered by all.
Usyk could beat Joshua.
Oh, okay. I don't think so.
Usyk could beat Joshua because Joshua
Sorry.
ain't got no head movement. Usyk do. I'm just saying, if he picked the right fight, yes. Usyk could probably beat Ruiz, but if Ruiz is in shape, he can't beat him because he be hitting too hard.
How come don't nobody do the rope-a-dope like Ali did?
Because they don't have fundamental skills to do it. Only Floyd was rope-a-doping, but it looked different, but it's the same move. Being on the ropes, period, is the rope-a-dope. Making somebody slip, catch, Canelo was doing it against Golovkin in the first fight. That's the rope-a-dope. I'm just giving you actual facts of what the rope-a-dope is. The rope-a-dope is not. The rope-a-dope is basically being comfortable on the ropes to make somebody miss. You pull off their shots, you tie them up, grab them, rough them up, pull their neck down, they break, you get back, you making them miss, you reaching, you pushing them, you stealing them. That's the rope-a-dope, being comfortable on the ropes. I'm roping a dope. You don't know. I'm lassoing you, bringing your silly.
What UFC fighter can switch to a boxer? I don't know, man. I don't be watching.
Anyone who willing to put in the time to learn the actual craft of boxing. Actually craft and learning how to turn punches over. Learning how to check hook. Learning how to jab and work and uppercut. That's the thing. Anybody can learn anything depending on who's teaching and who's listening. They both come hand in hand. You gotta approach with knowledge and add. You gotta attain knowledge and approach with balance.
They said Wilder versus Bo.
Wilder, he hit too hard.
I'm taking Bo. Bo ain't.
It depends on how tall Bo is.
Bo ain't little.
He ain't, but Wilder, it ain't about.
And then Bo had that. Bo had this. Got. You feel me? Wilder.
I might have to go. If Bo cannot get hit, it's a 50-50 fight.
No, Bo got that.
It's a 50-50 fight. It don't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter what he has because the man has 100% knockout ratio.
But Bo didn't put him out because Bo got that too. You got to remember, Bo was 34 with 32 knockouts. 34-0 with 32.
Okay, but he has 100% knockout ratio, Aaron. That's a fact. But I'm just
not no more.
No, I know, but he got 99.
No, it ain't 90.
98.
Yeah.
It's Wilder, bro. I mean, he hit you. Listen, he has the artistic technical ability to frame one shot and get the fight over with. That's a fact. So I'm just counting that in the argument objectively, bro.
Yeah.
Because he could do that. Even though we know that does, it just makes it a less opportunity.
I'm taking Boski.
You could take Boski. I'm just saying it's a 50-50 fight. Because when a man can hit you with one shot and knock you out, I mean, you got to add that. It's 50-50 just off that. Because the moment he hit you, you could go to bed. I'm just saying. Hey, can you hit me with a libation of water, blood? Come on, do your Egyptian, brother.
Is it up in there?
I'm just saying, put some in my cup. Would you out in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Don't grab it from up under, blood. It's a holy ritual. I'm just he going with Bo, and I see where he going because Bo got crazy skill, and he big too. But I'm just adding the fact that when you able to hit somebody with one shot, that's because I just want to respect both parties and their skill set. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just explaining, hey, bro, I really appreciate you. Pacquiao versus Duran. I'm going with Duran because he had better defense and he went up to middleweight. Listen, man, it's going to be hard for anybody to beat Duran. Crawford versus Spence. Man, you know what? I don't even want to talk about that because that fight gonna happen this year. When they get back to boxing, I feel like they ain't gonna be playing because now people feel like it can anytime it could go. The Prime Pack can't beat Bud. He got too many skills. The person that could beat Canelo right now is Better Be. Better Be can. The only one. No, it's a couple other ones. Say like, cause Badu Jack, like I wouldn't mind seeing Badu Jack and Canelo. That'd be a good fight. Like Badu Jack is big, bro. That'd be a good fight. Like Badu Jack and Canelo. That'd be a good fight. Canelo over my man Andre. Boo boo, I love you, blood. Pause. You my mans. You know that. But the reason why is because Canelo be in position with his defense. And if you don't have no inside work to be able to stand right there and catch punches, you can't be standing low with your hands down at your sides. That ain't gonna do nothing with Canelo. He gonna clip you with a shot and drop you. You gotta be able to stand in position and catch the punches. You have to box him in spots. And you have to stand on top of him in spots. Pause. My man the Red, he says, why Canelo keep weight draining fighters? He's good, no doubt, but that's not a fair Canelo, already good. That is a lie. There's no such thing as weight draining. It's up to you to be on weight. That's not my fault because they can't have a problem making weight. You can't use that as an excuse because all you got to do is go on the vegan diet. That's it. You can't argue with that. You go on the vegan diet, you're going to be on the weight. There is no problem making weight. Period. You're not on a vegan diet. That actually, Canelo was doing people a favor, bruh. I don't care what nobody say. Anybody want to argue with me, I'm going to say that's your fault because you keep blowing up. Go vegan. Just go vegan, bruh. Be a vegan. You don't never have to worry about cutting weight. You're going to be at the weight you at. And that's the weight you're going to be fighting at. You're going to be strong. You can get a nutritionist. That's why that's not an excuse. Actually, blowing up in weight and cutting all that weight is bad for boxing. And it's bad for your brain. And that's why these fighters is having problems. Then they diet ain't clean. I'm on here to tell the truth. I told you. I used to be one of them fighters who used to try to cut weight. Now that I know being a vegan, I wish I would have been doing it. I would have been at 147. I would have been lower. I would have been I would have had all stoppages. I probably would have been 15-0 with 15 stoppages. Because the 147 is just, I'm too strong at that weight. I lift weights. I'll be up under 225. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. Wait till we get back out here. You know what I'm saying? Not just no one time. I'll be up under some real weight. And I'm only 150 right now. Harrison versus J-Rock is the fight I want to see. That's the best fight at 154 right now for me. Hey, Harrison versus J-Rock. That's a real skillful fight. They both got inside work. They both comfortable. They both got all types of skills. They both, man, they got the craft. I want to see it. Yeah, blood. That's that, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, now that I'm vegan and I'm older, I'm better at boxing than I was when I was in my mid-30s and early 30s. It's because I really understand boxing at this point. Defense is king. Not speed, not reflexes, not punching power, not nothing. Defense. Defense, defense. After that, knowing how to deliver the correct shot. Learning how to relax. Those things are so important in boxing, bro. For the simple fact that if your defense is A1 like Canelo or Floyd's, you don't worry about getting hit, even from one single shot. Somebody catch you with one single shot, you really know it's not gonna knock you out because all the elite defenders see at least a microsecond of a shot, so that their nervous system is already prepared for it. So then they catch it, bang, even though it ring them, they still is able to be fundamental in the realm of defense to survive getting hurt with the shot. So they're going to either start slipping, moving, tie you up. All that is a part of defense and knowing how to be defensive. And that's why it's number one. After that, being able to relax, that comes hand in hand with defense. Being able to relax is number one because that's of the spiritual, because you can't see. Relaxation is only seen through a emotion. I'm telling you, this is bars. My man Hooks left. This is bars. He'll be back. You can only see relax when somebody get hit with a shot and they just like, ah. So that means I'm relaxed in my spiritual. You know what I mean? Then comes defense. Then comes learning how to deliver. Pop, 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 pop. Learning how to turn shots off. Because you don't have to be the hardest puncher. But if you know how to turn the shot and use the maximum part of your turn with the body, bang, bang, like that. That is going to be able to hurt people, bro. Accuracy, because the calmer you are and you trust in your defense, when they throwing in the midst of the fire, you're going to be like, you're going to start making minimal movements, not maximum movements. Boom, boom, boom. The minimal movements you make is going to allow you to come back with the best, most crisp shot. If you making big moves, then you over here. If you making minimal moves, now look at where my hands is at. Boom, boom. And then once you relax, you looking the shot in. Pop, pop. Looking the shot in means you focus on hitting the target until they land. Bang, bang, until they hit your chin. And if they slip, you recover. Bang, and you got to know how to focus in certain moments, bro. I'm just saying. Harrison versus Lubin. That's a good fight. I'm gonna go with Harrison. He's just more experienced at the top level for right now. Yeah, like Floyd, just be relaxed, man. You really just gotta be relaxed with it. You gotta be relaxed, bro. You gotta be relaxed. You gotta be relaxed. That's why another thing too. Just by learning how the discipline of a diet, it relaxes you automatically because you have to take your time when you do things. You gotta take your time when you cook. You gotta take your time to read packages. This is why I keep telling y'all being vegan is so important, because if you really just sit down and think of all of the tasks that you have to do, you're really helping yourself and teaching yourself so much, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all. I'm about to turn this light on. Hold on. It's getting, the sun is going in a different trajectory. I'm gonna leave it like this for a little bit. It ain't completely dark. And I'm about to go get some eye drops because I'm zooty. Hold on, y'all. Getting some eye drops. All right, I'm back. I'm busy. All right, where we at? Where we at? How do I think I'll do sparring Floyd? Good. Because I'm Floyd size and it's just sparring and I'll be relaxed. And I'm not taking it like, see, this is what y'all gotta understand. I'm not taking it like I'm trying to beat Floyd. I know I'm gonna make mistakes. I know Floyd gonna make mistakes. I know how to relax. He's one of the greatest, if not the greatest fighter, one of them of all time. So, but I could be slick too. So I don't really be tripping. Dry Ennis is a decent fighter. I just need to see him on some inside work. Making sure he got some inside work. Look like he pretty tall. He got good size. I just need to see him on that inside.
Last cause he beat him out the inside. Dude was trying to get there. He couldn't.
Yeah. I need to see him against somebody his size at welterweight.
He beat him up out of there.
I need to see him with somebody his size at welterweight that can force some inside action. Cause he fighting a lot of littler, smaller people. You know what I mean? They moving him right because he's young.
Teacher? Oh, thanks. That's a good eye on it.
Is that Sean Hall? Is that Sean Hall out here? Where the remote at? I don't know what he was, but I just want to see Jerron Anderson with somebody like a top 10 or a top 20.
He was claiming he trying to get that now after he got that last work.
I just want to see it, whatever he can get it. I just want to see it. Not to see like him lose or nothing like that. Just to see what he can do. Like, just, I like to see good competition. I want to see some work.
What you think about Sean Porter versus Crawford?
Sean Porter, my man, he from Ohio, so I'm always ride with him. But Bud is a hard fight for any welterweight because he has every skill and he can punch. And he's strong.
What about Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz?
I'm going with Ennis. I'm going with Ennis. Ennis look a little bit bigger than Virgil Ortiz. And Virgil, even though he do got a good sharp style, Ennis is a little bit slippery, and that gives people them type of problems. But that'd be a good fight, though. Whoever said that, that'd be a good fight.
Oh, it's Jerome Hall.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yes, I was supposed to fight on the Dre card actually once. I fought on there twice, but I was supposed to fight on there a third time. But I actually messed up my knee right before the fight, and that was like 2 weeks out. And I ended up having to pull out of that fight at the Oracle. So I mean, it happens. Something normal.
We just put on that Sugar Ray Leonard and Hearns. That was a real dog scrap. Oh, this was after he lost to Durant.
What water diet? You tried that water diet? No, I ain't trying no water diet, blood. I be eating. I ain't done it.
That's called fasting, my G. That's called a fast, my G.
That's the lingo for it.
No, but that's what fasting is. Like when you fast, you still gotta drink water. You just don't eat. That's what fasting is.
Dude, he said, "Are y'all bored?" Hey, I actually ain't bored, man. I'm still working every day. My work actually been better since the coronavirus been up. I'm running in the zero. Man, but man, I'm sliding to work easy. Traffic is love. Man, it's still been lovely for me. Ain't nothing changed. But the traffic. You know what I mean? So
hey man, y'all already know what I've been doing. This what I do. This is what I normally do. Now I got my channel going. It's over. This is what we doing. I'm watching Sugar Ray Leonard right now with Tommy Hearns.
Ever sparred Luis Arias? No, I was in the Emmys with him. No. Maurice Hooker versus Robert Easton.
Maurice Hooker, Maurice Hooker can fight, but he got some. He's sharp. That fight with Jose Ramirez was pretty real. It's a classic fight. And Maurice Hooker be kicking that jab, dog. He's old school with it. Shout out to Maurice Hooker, man. He's a good fighter.
I think Lomo is the best 135er until somebody beat him.
That's facts. Lomo get his P's now.
Somebody beat him. Who?
When you out here getting work, you get your P's. Jorge Linares and Luke Campbell. That's some good fights back there.
Somebody said, who is the toughest person I spar? What you mean by tough, though?
Like, he probably talking about mentally.
I mean, it had to be Dre if it was mentally, just based off me having to deal with
the greatest fighter of all
you feel
time.
me, a lot. You know what I mean? He pulling moves and kind of, he'd discourage your moves too. So
listen, when he was about to spar Dre, I was sitting right there. And I said, hey, blood, do you know he the best fighter of all time? One of them. You're in there with one of the greatest of all time. No debating that. Gold medal. numerous whoopings he's given. There's no doubt that any man who's been in there with Dre has respect wholeheartedly. Went up to 175 and broke down the great Kovalev. Kovalev get peas in my book because he took his whoopings and came and still got some work.
Somebody said, "Is it too late? Is it too late to start your boxing career at the age of 24?" No.
No, because I started at 27.
But is you gonna take it serious?
Yeah, that's the thing. Do you have a plan for yourself? I had a plan.
That's all that is.
I wanted to be a pro.
Is you gonna respect the game?
Listen, I knew that
you can start when you want to, but respect the
game. I knew that this amateur boxing wasn't for me because I wanted to knock somebody out. I knew I had the power to knock somebody out. I don't know how I knew it. I was like, man, I just kept working, punching. I'm like, man, I'm gonna knock somebody out. So I never was focused on it. I used the amateurs to get comfortable. Just comfortable with fighting in front of people and pulling my moves off. Once they took the headgear off, I said, oh, this is about to be easy work.
How you think Paul Williams would have done against Floyd?
He would have lost because he lost against Carlos Quintana, who's not as a good fighter as Floyd. Not no disrespect to Carlos Quintana. He's a good fighter, but come on, bro. If he could beat you, then Floyd could beat you.
Hey, what Paulie Malignaggi say?
What?
He said, have y'all talked about what Paulie Malignaggi said?
What'd he say? Let us know. What was he
What'd he say,
about?
man? I really don't be watching. He ain't active, and then, like, you know what I mean?
I think he got, like, his own, like, podcast joining.
Oh, okay.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, that's usually what it is.
What'd he say?
Mr. Just Because.
What'd he say?
He was in the gym talking about they want a coach to be your manager and control everything about your career. Them is what you call boxing pimps. They want to be pimps, man.
Yeah, that's clown business.
That's it.
We're not into that. That's clown business.
He said there's no racism in boxing in 2020.
That's a lie. Well, we don't know because we ain't had no boxing, but listen, man, there's always going to be prejudice. It is actually there's going to be prejudice in boxing. You're using the wrong word. Racism and prejudice is two different words. A lot of times we say racism, but we mean prejudice. It is prejudice in boxing because it's prejudice in the world, period, on every level. So,
yeah. Paulie Malignaggi said black boxers haven't been running boxing since the 90s. Well, I don't know.
They haven't. That's a true fact. The demographic of boxing has changed. That's why they be preaching against defense. And boxing is Latin based. Now, that's a fact. I'm just on facts. That's why people be arguing, and that's why you see what's going on right now. But
I mean,
the best we talking about it. We talking about the landscape of boxing, but the best fighters
but
in
even
the world
in that,
right now.
I don't know. But even in them 90s, though.
So you gotta remember what it was all black people, bro.
Yeah. You know what? Nobody did nothing.
Yeah, like with other fighters, there's a couple Ricans in there, like Tito and them, and a couple other guys, but it was mostly Roy, James, Bernard. Mm-hmm. You had Calzaghe, a couple, bro.
No, even then, when you look at the champs, though.
But I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. It depends on what Malignaggi talking about.
Yeah, because
who running boxing? Who running boxing is the champions.
The champions.
Now that's where you got to go back and fact check.
That's you got to look
at.
Who
is the champions, not the demographic.
It ain't who overpopulating it and who mostly it's who got the.
Don't let it go. That's why
it's on who got the bouts.
Who got the.
Who?
That's Zapp and Roger.
You know what I mean? And that's just that. You know what I mean? And when you go off that, I still is still there.
Yeah, that's it. So, if you're talking about the demographic and the landscape and who populate boxing, no, it's not as many black fighters. There's still some in there, but the champions. That's what we're talking about. The champions. But boxing is for everybody, man. I just like to see.
Somebody said, "Why box when you can go play on the b-ball court?" Everybody at the b-ball court ain't for everybody.
Yeah,
that court ain't for everybody. And
that court was for me. We already talked about that.
I hoop. I'll give you some Uncle Ruckus right now.
If you go to my Instagram, you can see who I was around.
He said Europeans had the most skill. Not at all, because they straight up and down. When somebody get the gigging on them.
And what, boxing or basketball?
That's what probably Malinaji said.
No, too. They don't. That's
not at all.
Europeans don't have the most skill because a lot of them don't have no inside work. They be one-dimensional.
What you think about
it? It depends on what European style you talking about, because it's a lot of different styles in Europe.
Yeah, no, Bivol Beth at 68. You best at your lowest weight you can make because you fight bigger fighters. But sometimes in some tests, some people like fighting bigger fighters because they feel like they faster and they more elusive. So it's just up to that. What you think about Lou DiBella when he started the bribe of the sanctioning body?
Lou DiBella, man, you got to do better, bro. You hurting the game, bro. That's just a fact. You just got to do better, bro. You got to do better business and be honest about what you're doing.
Is racism bad in the U.S.? Hey, still. It's everywhere, bro. It's never stopped.
It's bad everywhere, bro.
It never stops. It's an ongoing thing.
We all know that, bro. Man, that ain't even gotta be discussed. Is it bad? It don't even need to be discussed because that's too easy of a discussion. And what's understood don't need to be said because talking is the lowest form of communication. You know how I know that? Because I'm going to explain it. When your mom was about to whoop you and you was doing something wrong, she just look at you and then you would straighten up. She didn't even talk. That she communicated through telekinesis. Because you know what a tail whooping feel like.
Why all Argentinians be cracking?
Man, that's a good question. Some demographics hit harder than others. Filipinos be cracking.
But it be kind of like all of them, though.
No, listen. What Filipino you know that don't be cracking?
I only think of one when I think of a Filipino in boxing, though.
You think of Pacquiao? Yeah,
but I don't know no other.
Yeah, you do. Nonito Donaire, bro.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Nonito. Who else?
It's a couple other ones, but all Colombians, you know, hit hard. All Panamanians. Curtis Stevens from New York, Bronx Cuz. You know what I'm talking about?
Say that again.
Curtis Stevens.
Oh, yeah.
He half Panamanian. He be cracking. Roberto Duran was Panamanian. Some people just be hitting hard, bro. All of them do hit hard, though. Ooh, Tommy Hearns is ripping. Look, measure. See, this is why Sugar Ray Leonard is a dog. Ooh, good move, Sugar Ray. He just knocked it down and took the fire off of it. Because Tommy Hearns is getting loud, busy with it. But yeah, man, Europeans are not the most skilled. It's a lie.
You think Triple G and Canelo is getting protected from some of these black fighters, though?
Absolutely not, because Canelo just fought Danny Jacobs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Because a lot of y'all just thought Danny Jacobs was going to beat him, and I was saying it wasn't going to even be like that. And that's nothing malicious against my man Danny, bro. I'm telling you. Come on, bro. No, he fought Danny Jacobs. And Danny Jacobs, if anybody is a black fighter, for what y'all saying, how black fighters, Danny Jacobs would be one of them. He athletic, he got good, decent slickness, he got power, he fast. Like
He didn't move his head not one bit in that scrap, though.
yeah, it wasn't nothing to move, bro. People gonna fight different when they get in there with Canelo, no matter what they say. You gotta remember, man, when you see, that's like watching Iverson every day, and then you go to the playground, he in your hood at Mosswood, and it's time to get work with AI. Y'all running full. It's a couple good cats, a couple mediocres. They out there just playing. And you about to have next. Is you really just gonna get in there and go right up, all up in Iverson, trying to get up in his chest with the D, getting low, slapping the ground? No, you're gonna be cautious before you get your knees destroyed. And that you only gonna do that if you didn't know who Iverson was until you learned that, and he hit you with it a couple times. You gonna be like, dang, I didn't know he could do that. But if you watched him be first, you're gonna respect him different off rip. That's why, for real. That's why they be acting like that. They watch TV. See, I don't care what you did on TV, especially if you're around my size and weight class. It's about how hard you hitting, because it's boxing. There's no need to take unnecessary punishment, but at the same time, you're going to get this work. So it's about how you think about how to neutralize somebody's power. Because it's just sparring or whatever it is, but if it's a fight, you better have practice for that. What y'all talking about? Let me get up in here. Pause. No, I turn my internet off, my Wi-Fi off on my phone. You know what I mean? Turn the Wi-Fi off on this joint. What y'all think about Daniel Dubois? He cool. I just got to see more of him. Floyd was rocking Corrales, supposedly, and the taller, more powerful fighter. No, I wasn't no supposedly, bro. He dropped Diego like 4 times. Because they don't have enough money to hold the sanctioning. Like, they're not known. I think to be like them world titles, you have to be willing to pay out and to pay to get the titles. The titles is something different. And some titles been around since the beginning of boxing. Them was the original joints. They've been around for a while. I can't say that. You know what I mean? I can't say Floyd couldn't get past a jab, because Floyd can do that. So I know you can't see it, but it's up to Floyd to make an adjustment. But I do think Floyd would have had problems with Tommy. You gotta bend your knees, bro. That's how tall fighters can hit. Small fighters to the body, you gotta bend your knees. You gotta bend your knees. I can't say that. That's not true, Waza. Because before he knew he had cancer, he got stopped by Dimitri Pirog. So that's not true. Hey, bro, come with how would you say that? That's not true. He got cancer after he got stopped. And he already had got stopped. So how would he would have been the best? Somebody already stopped the man. And that's nothing malicious against my man Danny, blood. That's just fact. All right. You better be to beat Canelo right now. That's the only person that could beat him. Just too big. Too big. It's too much. He just, if he's smart, he just gonna come to him and get him out of there. Use his size for real. Yeah, but Sugar Ray, Floyd got all the skills Sugar Ray got. You can't say he don't. Floyd got all the skills Sugar Ray got. You cannot say that he doesn't. Like, I'm watching Sugar Ray and Tommy right now. That nigga Tommy got some work. He got all the moves. Sugar Ray Leonard right now, he just moving around, giving movement and using the movement to set up little jabs here and there and little shots because Tommy Hearns, he's controlling the middle of the ring with a long jab. And that the jab is so long, it's picking Sugar Ray off from a long range because he understands all the things Sugar Ray understands, the craft of boxing. So every time Sugar Ray jab, Tommy Hearns just shoot his longer jab out. It's hard. Turned out to be a hard fight. Sugar Ray's defense was like Floyd's, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Explain why it wasn't. See, what you talking about is not what I'm talking about. But go ahead and spit your piece. This channel is for you to explain why. Explain why Sugar Ray and Floyd didn't have similar defense. Explain it right now. NY Jefferson. Explain it. Right now. Go ahead. Show time. Speak. While watch. Speak. We're not talking about power. We're not talking about nothing natural size or none of that. We talking. He said he didn't have Sugar Ray's defense. I said Floyd and Sugar Ray possess the same defense, and he said no, we don't. Better be against everybody. You just better. Hey, no, I'm asking you to show facts. Because once I break you down, it's over. So I got facts. I'm asking you. Somebody show facts. You just listen. I'm going to explain what you just said. Because you, and while before you said they don't have the same defense. And I said they do. And he never explained why. He said nothing. He said, no, he doesn't. Sugar Ray's defense wasn't anything like Floyd's. He hasn't explained anything. Then you come on here and say, I have to firmly disagree, Troy. Floyd was much more advanced than Sugar Ray. You can't just talk, bro, without showing fact. Boxing has evolved since then. You're a liar. You don't know what you're talking about. And that's why this is bars and hooks. And I'm going to explain. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to explain why you think. Because once I explain it, it's going to be over with. So go ahead and say your piece while I'm watching. That's a lie. And why? That's not true, Jefferson. It don't matter if you've been knocked out. They still possess the same amount of skill level and defense. As y'all done explaining why, so I can break you down? Just let me know if you done. Just let me know if you done. Because once I break you down, it's gonna be done with. And I'm not gonna want nothing else. Is you done? I know, don't even tell them nothing. Don't even tell them nothing. Don't even tell them nothing. Dos Equas or whatever that say. Don't even tell them nothing. Since they done explaining, first of all, boxing is not more advanced now. It goes on. I'm gonna use another analogy to show you why. Since you think boxing is more advanced. And I say it all the time, that's why I know we gotta get better, dog. You have to get better, man. The boxing can't be more advanced because this is not the golden era of boxing. So how can boxing be more advanced? Hey, just stop the comments right now. Don't even comment. I need y'all to be listening because I gave y'all time to talk and y'all was messing up. This is not the golden era of boxing, bro. That was the 80s. Just like this is not the golden era of civilization. That was the 4th dynasty in Egypt. So how can this be more advanced? We're not more advanced because it's not the golden era. The golden era was the best era of boxing. Before it and after it. That's why that's labeled that. So it can't be more advanced because this era ain't the goldest. Secondly, Floyd and Sugar Ray have the same amount of defense. They both can catch bunches. They both can roll the shoulder with both shoulders. You don't understand boxing like I do. That's why you don't understand what I'm saying. You thinking about how they looking on defense, about how Floyd looking like doing like this and catching. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Being able to shoulder roll is being able to catch a punch with your shoulder. That's it. Being able to roll up under punches, being able to pull and come over top. Sugar Ray Leonard did all of that. Sugar Ray Leonard can fight on the inside with his hands up and catch punches and deflect them with his elbows and roll the inside, go up under, bro. We talking about Sugar Ray Leonard, bro. He's one of the greatest of all time. Every fighter that's known as the greatest of all time all have the same skill set. They all throw jabs and hook off jabs. They ain't got to be flicking and hooking like Ali. If they going like this, like Tyson and going, that's a jab and a hook, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. We got to get better, bro. I'm watching it right now. Sugar Ray Leonard is throwing combinations just like Floyd be throwing. Bang, 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 bang. Ripping to the guts. And then when Tommy Hearns is coming back, he's catching punches, deflecting and rolling it. That's just like Floyd, bro. So you're completely wrong in every aspect of what you said. That's why I be saying, bro, you have to explain exactly why. Nobody explained why they don't have the same defense. The technicalities. That means technical, defense, little details. Floyd can catch jabs with his shoulders, hands, elbows. Ray Leonard did it. Floyd can get on his toes. Ray Leonard can get on his toes. Ray Leonard can pull counter. Floyd can pull counter. The shoulder roll is not new. That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to go back and watch boxing. This is why my channel is going to be very different. This is why I don't just say nothing without knowing facts. You just can't do it, bro. They got the same level of defense, bro. Floyd done been hit and hurt too. He ain't been stopped. That's fine. We're not talking. I'm saying the level of defense. I'm watching it right now. He on the inside working, flecking, catching, and rolling. Like, you gotta understand boxing, blood. Roberto Duran, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, Like you don't get to be the greatest of all time by not knowing how to roll your shoulder, bro. That's what I don't think y'all understand. Y'all think of rolling the shoulder is some special type of trick move when they no, bro. You don't get to be like Canelo, like Floyd, like Roy Jones, like Ken Norton, like Joe Frazier, like Nicolino, like any great fighter, bro. Without knowing how to catch a punch on your shoulder, dog. That's part of boxing. It's just part of boxing. No, he didn't, bro. What are you talking about, Jefferson? He stood in the pocket for the first fight with Duran, bro. Are you serious? He went toe-to-toe with him. He said it. Hey, bro, you done. You don't know boxing for real. You don't even know the 80s, bro. Come on, man. You can't be doing that. You sounding crazy on here. You can't be sounding crazy on my channel, bro. You got to know boxing when you talking, bro. Or you're going to be getting barred up. And I don't want to be doing that. I want to love everybody. I'm teaching you, but he literally fought him and said, I'm going to stand toe-to-toe with him. And did it. What are you talking about? How do you think he beat Tommy Hearns? He had to start walking him down. He couldn't keep boxing him. You didn't watch the fight, bro. How you think he beat Donnie Lalonde at light heavyweight? Come on, bro. Sugar Ray Leonard didn't really be moving like that. He moved in spots, bro. He was one of the greats, bro. We talking about Sugar Ray Leonard, bro. Sugar Ray Leonard never really got whooped like that, bro. He got whooped and stopped when he was older by a couple fighters, by Camacho, and by Terry Norris. Yeah, like Floyd be getting touched on too. Like, it's part of boxing, bro. What you got to understand. It's about the victory, dog. No malicious intent and nothing we saying, but y'all got to really know y'all bars. Y'all can't just be coming on here saying anything, bro. Hamians. You just really can't. My face is so disgusted at what you was saying just now. Hey, bro, you haven't been watching enough boxing. I don't care what you talking about. Cooking. Hey, well, shout out to my brother UGC, bro. Yeah, like, bro, they don't know what they talking about with this boxing for real, bro. Like, you can't be a great without knowing how to do the fundamentals. See, I don't understand. I don't think you understand, like, the fundamentals of boxing are not just being there. That's a fundamental. That's a fundamental thing. Like, hey, bro, you need to get in here, bro. They tripping. They in here geeked off talking.
What they geeked on?
I just try to tell this man that Floyd Mayweather and Sugar Ray Leonard possess the same level of defense, and they said no. And I said they do, and they said no, because they did. And I'm like, bro, they KD was like, they don't do this. I'm saying no, you do, bro.
I mean, first of all, I mean, ooh, have you ever seen Floyd's face really lumped up or had any problems with his face?
No, they saying Sugar Ray Leonard don't have defense like Floyd.
Oh, no, Sugar Ray Leonard has the D.
Yeah,
I mean, he wouldn't be at where he at. I
just said that. How do you be a great fighter?
It ain't too many greats that ain't got D. Even when you go back to the 20s,
there was no great fighter who ever was a great fighter who didn't have defense, bro. Look up all the best defensive fighters, bro. They're gonna be great fighters. They're gonna have touched the championship at some point in time. Great fighters, blood. Because listen, you in this day and age, I know y'all don't understand this, but in real, he said boxing was more advanced now. That's what really killed me. It can't be, because this is not the golden era. And what you need to understand is you can't be a great if you don't know how to catch a punch on your shoulders. Like, that's just regular boxing.
Mister, just because, why you couldn't send me no DM on Instagram? Yeah, it ain't private. Training. He's saying more training just because they.
No, training is not
they're
more
doing
advanced.
the same thing.
Why? Because they lifting weights and doing all that? They not doing.
Which they was lifting weights back then. If you watch them old training videos, they got them on training machines, doing work.
They don't understand.
Pulling cords. That like it's really nothing new. Just the machinery was older. But
Hold on, no. Before you tell them what you really supposed to tell them when you say it's nothing new. It's nothing new under the what?
To the sun, man. Give it to the sun. It's here.
It's not more advanced.
They've been lifting.
If it ain't more advanced, then why they ain't got better boxers? They don't have better boxers, bro. They don't. And if you come with the nonsense, I'm on bars today. I'm feeling great. I'm in the spirit. So come on, let's work. They don't have better. Sugar Ray Leonard went up to light heavyweight, bro, from 140. Stop, bro.
Keep on. Canelo versus Prime Andre Ward. Come on,
man. We not doing that. You might be late. We gotta let Canelo finish his career out at light heavyweight and see where he at. Because Ward took over the light heavyweight when he came. We gotta see if Canelo gonna do it.
Is Andre Ward and Floyd Mayweather the best technical sound boxers ever?
No.
What was this another dude? He was like in the 80s.
You know why?
Was real technical. I ain't really been super heavy on mixing up my tapes lately, but I've been watching the same people. But it's some other dudes that was real technical out there though.
You know what I'm gonna say why? Because for how y'all think boxing is, it ain't really like that. I know what y'all saying, but it's technique and the way Maidana fight. It's technique and the way Aaron Pryor fought. It's about how you use what you got and being able to adapt. That's what boxing is about. So even if you got technique, you have to have master the fundamentals of boxing. That's here. This is the fundamentals of boxing. Learn how to do everything fundamentally. How to catch a jab, catch a right hand, catch a hook, how to slip, how to do every fundamental thing. Something you could teach anybody. It doesn't require any skill. It doesn't require any speed, athleticism, or nothing. That's what techniques for. After that, you implement your style. Now, it's techniques in all different types of style. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. Because I seen Floyd get wild on somebody and go in. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends. Some people don't like the way my homie Kareem Mayfield fight, but it's technique and what he do. He's knocked people out with it.
Think Aaron Pryor beat Sugar Ray Leonard?
No, absolutely not. And Aaron Pryor from Ohio, rest in peace to my Cincinnati folk. But I don't think he could beat him. He was too small for Sugar Ray for real.
Knox, that's a good one.
What he say?
That was a good comeback. He said Ward and Mayweather never lost. There's no evidence to suggest that they're flawed in any way, shape, or form.
Yes, it is. That's a lie.
Both of them been hurt.
That's it right there. See, that's what I'm saying.
And
You gotta
been knocked down.
If you've been hurt or you've been knocked down, that showed an era in what you was doing for a split second. There is no perfect fighter. That's why I just said it's technique in every style. Like, you gotta have bars, bro. There's no fighter where nobody has actually never been hurt. Like, that's part of boxing. So it's technique and getting hurt. So when you get hurt, how you not go down, how you come up from a knockdown, it's technique in every crevice of boxing. It's technique of how you get hit with a hard shot and survive. It's technique of how to get up after a knockdown. It's technique of not getting up too fast off of a knockdown. You see what I'm saying? Like
Terrence Crawford and Ray Leonard.
Ray Leonard, because Ray Leonard is because all bars can't be given away.
Can Billy Joe Saunders beat Triple G?
Yeah. Triple G don't like that movement for real. And he ain't quick in the Billy Joe Saunders be flying around the ring. And he gonna be putting jabs on Triple G. And he big.
Pound for pound in their prime, who will win, Floyd or Dre?
That's not a good matchup, dog.
Barn
too
burner.
big. Too much size differential. But y'all gotta come up with better questions, more realistic. But listen, it has to be realistically. It can't just like, you can't be Deontay Wilder versus Willie Pep. Who you think will win? Come on, bro. What are you talking about? I don't even want to match up their size if they was the same size. Turn that back up, bro.
It says Slammers Crawford stops Porter.
No, because Porter ain't never been stopped, so you can't say that. That's false. You gotta wait till he gets stopped first. See, that's what I'm saying. Stop saying anything, y'all. Chill out. Stop saying anything, bro. That's like saying somebody was gonna stop Bernard when he had never been stopped. Man, Jermell Charlo too big for Crawford right now.
Crawford gonna go up though.
He gonna go up, but he gotta go up. He gotta do his 147 thing first. I'm just being fair to both gentlemen. But Crawford ain't scared of no work. So when he do come to 54, he gonna be looking for whoever.
I ain't worried about it.
I'm just being real. What y'all talking about?
Frankie Randall versus Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea. Because he actually, the reason why, because Sweet Pea actually beat Chavez Jr. in his prime. Ooh, he just ran out the ring and stoned him with a right hand off rip. Then he came back, he boxed him up. Sweet Pea, it wasn't going to be too many that was going to be able to beat Sweet Pea, because even De La Hoya and Trinidad had problems trying to get to that man. That man had real craft.
Mr. Just Because said, Aaron, I'd like to pick your brain more. Troy got my info. Who's Mr.
I don't know. What did he say?
Mr. Just Because.
Pick his brain. Ask him something. Bars and hooks. Hook him up, Aaron. Remember how we used to.
What do you want to know? Yeah, hook him up.
Hook him up. Tell him what that hook him up means when he's smart. How he giving codes. Tell him what that hook him up.
You don't want to call a hook out, so they don't know. So you just hook him up. Hook him up with that up there.
Next time, it's like hook him up with that tray, with that meal tray. That gonna go to the gut.
They said I watched Sugar Ray Robinson fights on YouTube. No head movement or slip the jab, just circling the ring.
Because nobody made him do it. We're talking about Sugar Ray Robinson, bro. Sugar Ray Robinson he used to catch punches coming in. Because he used to be holding his hands out here. So he'd be catching them.
What you think about Sergio Martinez as a fighter?
Sergio Martinez was hard in there. He could fight, and he could punch, and he do combinations, and he was slick, and he'd get on the inside with you.
What about Crawford and Vernon Forrest? That's a good ass fight.
That's a good fight. I'm going with Vernon Forrest is pretty big.
That's a good one.
I need to see more Terrence at welterweight, because Vernon Forrest was good at 54 too. I need to see more in Terrence. Dude, ask dude to pick your brain. You got questions?
She said he only sparred one time, and he got some little dots, so he finna come with something. What's your thoughts on Julian Jackson? Shit, Julian Jackson. If you know who he is, you know what he about.
One of the hardest fighters of all time. Hit you one time, knock your brain.
It ain't no secret. Charlo versus Winky White. Winky Wright, man.
Winky Wright, bud.
You serious?
That was a nice guy. He was sweet. No disrespect to Charlo, but Winky Wright was very proven. He did a lot. Like, you gotta wait till the Charlos do a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because Winky Wright went all the way up to like 60, 68, I think.
Who is James Jackson talking about? Going by y'all in the chat, Logic. Porter is a GOAT, and Spence is the GOAT. No, not quite.
Wait, where he said that at? He said, going by y'all Negroes in the chat, Logic. Porter in the... Are you talking about the people in here?
Yeah, Michael Moore versus Joshua. Come on, bro. Have you seen Michael Moore? You know who Michael Moore is?
Just for the simple fact he went 12 with Foreman, he will stop Joshua. That's a fact. Joshua's not on the level of a George. Joshua wouldn't even be able to do nothing with George, young or old George. That's a fact.
I don't know who Victor Galindez is versus Sergey Kovalev.
I don't know.
Who is that?
Mm-hmm. I gotta watch him, bud.
Julian Jackson versus Errol Spence.
Bro, Errol Spence you gotta wait till his career pan out, bro. Like, you can't, like, Julian Jackson is done. He was at 54 and 60, knocking out everybody. You have to wait to see how Errol do at 54 and at 60, and then when he done, then you could measure them up. Because we know what Julian Jackson is about. We have to see more about Errol first. Y'all got to understand that, Bohemians.
Salvador Sanchez, Floyd Mayweather.
See, now you can do that. Floyd Mayweather. Because he had every skill that Salvador Sanchez had, and he had more rhythm and depth to his boxing.
Errol fight at 54. Yeah, he can fight at 54.
Anybody can fight at any weight. Well, not anybody can fight at any weight, but you know what I'm saying. But he can go up a weight class. Is how he can fight at it. Is how is he gonna perform at it? Let me just tell y'all, it's harder to go up in them weights when you gotta improve your defense because you're not the bigger man anymore.
Yeah.
And that's just fact.
Mr. Just Because, man, drop your Instagram name on here and I'll find you and we'll chop it up, man. Chris Bird was good on the fact he was a smaller heavyweight and he was getting busy.
He was a champion too.
Yeah. He was
Mike McCullum versus Marvin Hagler. Damn. I gotta go with
that young body snatcher was acting up.
I gotta go with Mike McCullum on some real because Mike McCullum. I'm going with Mike McCullum because everybody ducked him. Because he was at 147 and at 54, and he fought. And by the time he got to 60, he was a little bit older.
He
Mike
fought
McCollum.
James Toney at 75.
But he was at 47 then before that. And he was saying how Ray Leonard and all them he fought all in the 90s. So that means he was in the 80s too. When did Mike McCollum look on your go on your phone and look up Mike McCollum. Look at his name right there. Look up Mike McCollum's box rec. And tell me when it was his first fight. When was Mike McCollum's first fight? Because we ain't on here to tell on nobody. Because that lets you know what era he fought in. And who could have fought him. He said Troy has my direct line. Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh yeah, I got it. I got his number because I'm gonna be training him. Hey, you want my man Aaron to train you? He could train you too, blood.
How you spell his last name? Hella other people coming in. McCallum, oh, that's why.
Yeah. I told you to get the joint off the joint. Yo.
Some sucker still coming out.
I gave you a little break. Now I'm back. It's never over, Trick. I felt like you got tired of me calling you, bothering you with because you know I be on people ass. Hey, if you ever need me as a trainer or something like that, it's gonna be good, but it's gonna be bad because I don't let up. And since I can box, there's nothing you could say because I could just be like, if you don't do what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna stop you. Because after you get in there with me, you know it's gonna be true. So having me as the trainer is the best because you're gonna really know something.
He fought in 1981.
That was his first
January
fight.
1st, I believe. He ain't no extra.
We live right now. This Raquel Miller again, y'all. We watching Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns, but we just doing a question and answer. We calling this segment Bars and Hooks. That's Hooks. I'm Bars.
Man.
And we don't use each other's Instagram names just because we live, blood.
I didn't even know y'all was live. I didn't go fuck about a live. I just called stuff for the real one.
I know, but now you know.
I miss you, hoes. Call me when y'all not live.
No, you don't get no call. I'm gonna give you a little more break.
Nah, I'm done with my break. I'm ready to go back to school.
No, blood.
I did meditate this shit.
No, blood. You need to get it together, blood.
Come on, bitch, come back.
I was trying to help you, blood. I'm on your ass. You gotta be able to take the punishment. Don't think we ain't go. Don't think when this is over that we not getting no work because I'ma stop you.
I didn't say blink to this hoe. You stupid. You don't listen.
I'll be on her ass, bud. We don't have time to be wasting out here.
You don't know the fuck. Can you mathematically explain this shit? Do you shut the fuck up? Oh my God.
You already know. I do it on my channel.
Ancestors, because I was motherfucking percolating, having sex, meditating. She don't want to motherfucking meditate every time.
No, but me and Errol, hey, hold on. Yeah, me and Errol still gonna get that work, so it's good. Errol is my man.
Lord.
See, before y'all don't know, before this, because I do a lot of stuff by myself. A lot of these places I go, like when I go, I show up at least with my lady or like my homie Ramon, or just be me and Aaron, or just like me and Raquel or something. But before the corona was happening, I was talking to my people like, "Bud, I'm thinking about going to Dallas for like a couple days, get some work with Earl, man. Talk to him about diet and stuff like that. I'm all about up building up. So after we get some work, I'm gonna tell him to give him some game. I'm about to be 40.
Hello. I'm Ray. It's separate words.
So, hey, I'm gonna call you back. You ugly.
Bye.
Hey, could you explain to them? Cause you be on PBC. Hold on, let me turn this down real quick so they can get it. Remember how I said you at 47, nobody will be able to see you because you be fighting at 54 and 60, and you be sparring for Forrest.
Fought at 68.
Fought at 68. So listen to that. How many times you think we sparred?
Over like what?
Over the period of time we've been knowing each other, like 8-9 years.
I can't even count, bro. There's so many, we don't even spar no more.
It's too much. We've done so. Like, I know people were saying like scared of Earl, but he be on PBC. He bigger than Earl. He just as good as Earl, if not better, because he my man. So I gotta say that. No disrespect to my man Earl. You know what I mean? And if he was at 147, it would be a problem. It would just be a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, and I spar him on the regular. I spar Tony Hirsch. I spar a lot of middleweight bigger cats, bro. Like, so we definitely gonna get some work. Oh, James Toney, blood, because he said Arthur better be even James Toney. James Toney. It's a good fight, but James Toney because he fought Samuel Peter.
Everybody know what he was about.
Man, what? He fought Evander Holyfield.
He said when you circle right, jabbing as a southpaw, are you neutralizing the right? Are you neutralizing the righty left hook? It ain't even about neutralizing the left hook because I'm not worried about it because my eyes gonna see that. You know what I mean? So like I'm using my stick to just
Hey, you do it again.
But my hands is in front of me and I'm using that. But as far as me, and if my eyes is too late, then my hand gonna catch it over there. Pop. You know what I mean? Little moves like that. That's how you neutralize certain stuff and stop fighters from doing certain moves because it's not there. They did it so many times and it's not there. So they're going to quit doing it. But that's the difference between average fighters and championship fighters. They don't let stuff discourage them while they work it. Even when they ain't got it off, they still doing it. The jab to the body may not be hitting, they still shooting it. It don't matter. Because later on, it's going to set up for the right hand over the top or anything else they're going to set up off that jab downstairs like the hook. A lot of people don't even do that when they jab downstairs.
Who asked that question?
Inside their head with the hook.
Who asked that question?
Mr. Just Because.
Hey, Mr. Just Because, I'll probably stop you just off the way you thinking. Because if all you worried about is the conventional fighter's right hook, that means I'm gonna feint the right hook and then I'm gonna feint the orthodox, the conventional left hook and shoot the right hand right down the pipe. I'm not even a right-hander, but as a boxer, I'm gonna fake the 3 and throw the 2 because you're too worried about the 3. You can't just be worried about one shot.
Somebody said, why Mayweather gym dudes are bums? I don't really.
They're not bums. You don't know what a bum is.
It's just hard, man. It's just people get under Floyd, and it's just like they try to follow the act, which you can't follow that act, man. But there ain't no bums.
You can follow the act.
There ain't no bums, but
you can follow the act. They don't do what Floyd do. They don't eat what Floyd eat. They don't run when Floyd run. They don't be in the gym when Floyd be in the gym. They don't train like Floyd train. They don't spar the fighters, the caliber of fighters that Floyd spars. You don't have to ask Listen, because I'm going to scoot over, nigga. Damn, bro. Bully me in my own joint. Like, what are you, bruh? Back up off of me, man. I'm about to snuff you, bro. I keep like, nigga, I'm on the mic. I'm about to come. Hey, bro. So look, dude was on my back for real. Listen, bro. When you a fighter like who got a name, you don't have to pay for sparring. All you got to do is say, hey, man, I'm trying to get better. Show up. I want to get some work with you on a regular basis. That's it. It's that simple. They don't choose to do that. You're not going to be like Floyd, blood. Floyd, that's why I'm glad I was able to see. It's some things I've seen in my life. I've seen Jordan play against the Cavs in his prime in person. I've seen LeBron in person, played against him in person. And I seen Floyd spar in person. Like, it's just different, bro. Like, when Floyd be sparring, man, you can already see it's a different level. And he's sparring people bigger, and he be chopping it. He's sparring big cats, bro. He ain't sparring little cats. He getting real work, bro. Floyd be getting real work. Like, and these fighters don't be choosing to spar people. Floyd chooses to spar people. They be picking and choosing sparring. Hey, I'm only on here to tell the truth. And I'm not on here to cap or do none of that. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be malicious. I already know how it goes. So everybody we ain't even got to play no games on here, do we?
No, not at all.
We don't have to because you've been in the gym with them. I've been in the gym with them. We've been in all these gyms. We done been getting work. My channel is just about keeping it one. Like, these cats don't be trying to get no work how Floyd be trying to get no work.
Then another one. He said, the gyms where I am do not have the greatest sparring. So with the sparring, right, if the sparring ain't the greatest, just work on your moves. That's how you get sharper. So as far as your sparring, all right, I'm better than this dude. Then don't go in there and mash him out. What's the point of that? Catch your punch and say, all right, I'm going to go in there and do this on him today. You feel me? First round, this all I'm going to do. Second round, this all I'm going to do.
Bar him up.
And that's how you really get in there and work with somebody. I ain't going to say less is you, but that's green. You know what I mean? As far as just going in there, busting their head, it don't count. It don't even add up. Like people, hold on. People be putting a lot of these dudes on their Instagram that don't have no work. It be pros that being there with a dude that probably just came in the gym a few months, and then they be working with him, stopping him all on Instagram and hyping it up. Like, I told y'all. No, like when you get a guy like that, it's about respecting these gyms too. You respect the man. And even if you could stop him, you box his ears up. Now, if you got a fight and somebody put him in there with you, now that's another level. Now, if he end up coming up out of there, that's on him because you got a job to do. You get paid for this. But other than that, man, you don't throw these dudes up here busting them up like that. It don't count. Get a real head in there and then put it on the ground. Then put it on
like
the ground.
I was doing.
Sparring don't be looking like that. You don't
like
see
I
did. Doing like
see,
that.
that's what I'm saying.
And when it do, work go up and it come down. Oh yeah, the work is up. Next thing you know, it ain't got deciphered around. Now it's took down. Somebody then found the person who put the work up. Now they paying them to take it down because they don't want to get seen when it's some real work.
That's why I'm glad you over here, bro. Because they literally won't, like, if I say that, like, they'll listen to me. But I've said that in the past, and people have literally be trying to tell me, no, bro. I've been in these gyms, bro. They don't be trying to get no work for real. If they do, I would have told y'all because I would have been getting work with them because I tried to get work with people. I'm sparring with KO Bellows. I fight at 54. He fight at 68, bro. And I ain't even no real 54 pounder, bro. And he like, blood, I box with you. I'm like, damn, he's getting hard. Like, man, let's get this work. Hey, bro, I shouldn't be in here. I was asking for work. That's how they doing it. And I was walking around at 170 then. And my bellow is my man. Can I spar him now? No, I'm too small. But I was in there getting work. I couldn't get no work with nobody my size in no Floyd gym, bro. I've been in the gym before. Now, that Floyd is different. Floyd would come in the gym and spar everybody in the gym. Hey, do me a favor, blood. No, I'm gonna get up. Because you've been getting up. Excuse me, blood. Because they talk to these clowns about this.
Somebody said Livingston Bramble and Julio. That's a good fight.
That's a good fight.
That's a good scrap.
That's a good scrapazoid.
Can Plant beat Canelo? Yeah, but can he do what he's supposed to do?
Anybody can beat anybody.
Yeah, man.
But can he?
Ruddick versus Bo. Man, I got Bo.
Bo.
How good was Paul Spadafora, really?
He was decently good.
Spadafora.
He was good.
Who was that?
Paul Spadafora, he was in the 90s. He was a contender, but he ended up going to jail doing like a 10-piece. And they used to always be like trying to compare him to Floyd because he got some sparring in with Floyd, and they like he busted his pack. But Floyd was in there playing for real, bro. They don't know how real sparring be looking when somebody really getting work in. They don't understand that. Explain that to them. How sparring can really get ugly, bro.
I don't think the MMA gyms is more legit than the boxing clubs.
Stop it. No, it's not. You know what? Remember that. Remember what he just said. Because I did MMA. See, this is why you...
What about furry glove situation?
Oh, we already talked about that. He cheated.
That, man.
He cheated.
That's what it is. It's on tape, man. Handle that. Boxing commission, handle that.
He cheated.
I don't know. Handle it. He got to get handled, period.
He cheated.
Somebody said, I can't believe y'all be streaming for 3 hours. It's quarantine. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? This is easy. Listen, that's what I told my man Aaron, blood. We do this on a regular. We watch boxing all day, talk boxing, argue boxing. We sharpen each other's mental, and we be in the gym sparring, bro. Like
somebody said, how do you develop rhythm in sparring? When you develop in rhythm, first off, people don't even practice on squaring off. You got to have a rhythm in your square off, in your bounce. That's number one. Then you got to have a rhythm off the jab. What you doing off the jab? Pop.
How you? So first, tell them how to. Don't even tell them why they jab. Tell them how to build rhythm from jump. Like don't you know how you just skip the sparring. Tell them don't really like with the shadow boxing. Well, because they don't be known for real.
That's why sometimes you got to start on the rope because it give you a accusation of rhythm. So starting with the jump rope will help you develop in rhythm in sparring. So start with the rope right before you spar, and then try to catch a rhythm off of that.
Thank you, bro. Hey, remember, these people have no experience. You have to give them from ground zero. And that's nothing malicious. Do you want a beverage? You want a libation?
No, I'm cool.
All right.
Really though, somebody said Tyson didn't cheat. Wilder just got beat. Yeah, man, really he did get chopped up. I thought Fury was gonna beat him the second time anyway, just because the boxer always wins the second time around. It's always the boxer. You know what I mean?
Hey, bud, you have your cookies, bro. I'm a girl out here chefing up for you.
What happens when a boxer take away the jab? Everything happens off that. Now I'm playing tetherball with your head. I'm beating on you because you ain't got no jab. You're not finna hit me with nothing else if you ain't grinding nothing.
See, that's the problem. Jab. If you know how to really box, can't nobody take away your jab. It don't matter what they do. That's a part of what my man Aaron was saying earlier. Real fighters don't get discouraged. They find a way to make it work. There's more than one type of jab you use. Sometimes you can use the hook as a jab to land a jab. That's how Floyd used to do it. He come out feinting you and coming with the lead hook. And then once you used to that outside work, then he come down the inside on your brain with the regular stiff jab.
Somebody, how much work should a boxer get as sparring a week? That depends on what kind of what you got going. Like if you ain't got nothing going, probably
Spar
get in
once
there
a
once or twice. You know what I mean? Maybe. But if you got something going, man, you kind of got to get busy, and that's up to how you feel when you got fight experience. Some people got to stay sparring a lot actively in camp just to feel good. So,
why you think that is?
Everybody, because everybody is different. And part of it is being mental. Because I used to take off on the weekends, and then when if I sparred on Monday, I'd be tired on Monday. But then after a while, that stopped happening to me, and over time, I figured it was a mental thing to me that I ain't did nothing, so I'm coming back and I'm gonna be tired. You know what I mean?
But what about what you did the last week though?
That's why I say it was mental, because even what I did last week wasn't occurring to me why I was resting. So it was still like, man, I ain't
because you was blocking it out your mental like you never did nothing.
Like, damn, I sat down